if you get them resurrected later.
Hey, welcome to Friday Night D&D with DM Kalsto.
Happy Friday, everybody. Um,
Yeah.
Hope everybody had a good week. I know we've been itching to play since Tuesday, so we won't waste too much time because I can't play super late, but I can play super late. So picking up where we left off last time, you guys were still within this manor of some sort. You're not really sure who owns it, but it's very strange and very deadly, and highly likely not a lot of normal people live here per se. You currently find yourselves in very different situations as you were all currently in the basement of the house, which you found at the end of last session. Kerf and Goblin had gone forward into a room past the deadly cloud when you first came down the steps. Goblin, being unique, being able to pass through this without any issue, seemingly walked into the door and then just disappeared in front of Kerf. Kerf, in a panic, trying to figure out what to do, kind of was paused. Uh, I'm actually not too bad, resting, kind of waiting to see what the plan is going on by the well with the creepy things in it that we did place the door on top of. Um, Dennis has kind of gone on ahead. He ran the rope out so we could potentially try to use it to get over there. Passing a wall of vines and coming upon a door, potentially your last door, Dennis. And then, of course, there's Tristan, Zoe, and Miss that need to figure out how to get across this body of not water that we're pretty confident we really should not touch. So, with that, I'm going to pick up on Kerf first, and then we'll get back to the rest of you. So, Kerf.
Yes.
Death Cloud. Missing Goblin.
Uh,
And a child.
You do have the child with you. Let me get you a token for the child. I was thinking about that just a couple minutes ago.
yeah, this is not so great. I can't see into the goblin room either.
And I bang on my imaginary side of the mirror.
Actually, so Goblin, from your perspective, you're standing firm, but there's no ground to stand on. And it's just kind of like this open darkness, and then you can kind of look and you see through what looks like the mirror on the other side, just this source of light, and you see Kerf kind of through the doorway. He currently, or she can't currently see you because of the cloud, but you can see her.
Hmm.
And there's your creepy little child token.
What a sweetie.
Please,
I promise I won't kill her like the last one.
What's up here? All right, Kerf, what you got?
I'm pulling out my cell stone. Dialing Tristan.
Beep, boop, boop, beep.
Bring, bring.
Hey buddy,
Kerf, is that you?
I have a problem.
You think you have a
Goblin
problem?
through the fog and now he's gone.
Oh. Dennis went through the vines and now he's gone too.
Oh great.
Except there's more of us and we ran a rope across a very dangerous body of definitely not water.
Okay, well I don't want to bring the child through the fog. Can you I looked out at her. Can you deal with her?
Yeah. And he'll kind of call over to he's like, substitution!
Jutsu.
He's like, you help them. I'm gonna go get the kid. And so he'll start making his way.
Where am I subbing out?
Just getting across and helping Dennis and Zoe and Mist and yeah, that's it. They're trying to find a way to make a safe way across or find a safe way across. Dennis made it across because he got magic shenanigans.
You know, someone did bring up a really good point earlier.
Did it involve a sword?
Without removing the door, can I see if the location of the closest relic?
You could certainly try.
I'm gonna hold it over the the well and check.
All right, so you remove the door off the top. You hold it over. Roll a d100.
No, I'm gonna leave the door on right now.
Okay.
I know it might
Um,
change.
Are you holding it like downward, like trying to force it down, or are you letting it just kind of hang?
I'm just kind of letting it hang.
Okay.
As the
So-
beam of light flecks off the bell, out the door, up the stairs, out the next door, and straight into the eyes of the King of Tears.
You hold it up, and then you just watch as the beam shoots and hits a wall. If Goblin were here with you, he could tell you what direction that is.
Yeah. Useful little bugger. I'm gonna go ask him what direction that was.
All right, so you start heading that way as well. All right, Zoe, Dennis.
Well, so she's going to take off her boots. Heels don't sound very good for tight roping. And then she's going to grab onto the rope, or kind of get down onto all fours, grab onto the rope. Hopefully a better grip. Her ears go down as she looks at the prospect of potentially falling into the definitely not water. And I'm going to start hastily moving across.
Do we have any preventative measures that we can give to our dear friend here to assist in this? I don't think so.
Other than having like
can
an
help
echo
hold
on
the
the other
rope.
side of the stairs to maybe catch her if she falls, that's about all I can do.
I have one idea as a
Can we
preventative
not
measure, but that'd
maybe
be
try to
if
go around the edge? It looks a little bit drier, and you got roots
the
and vines
vines
to
are
grip
far
on.
more prominent than what the map depicts. It's possible, but very risky, and as you'd be aware from over here, if you disturb the vines, they will grab and crush you.
Well, they'll grab you. We don't know if they'll crush you.
They've tried pretty much to crush that, or they really, really like her.
They're
It could
just
be
giving a
both.
friendly hug.
You know what really sucks right now, too?
Mhm.
Thinking back on this, you know who would be super useful? The lady we just sent away.
Yeah.
But that would also require to bring her into this dangerous house, then she probably would have died.
All right, Zoe. This is going to be a tougher one. I'm going to make your DC a little bit less than everybody else because of your ability to climb. Roll an acrobatics check.
Okay. For my preventative measure, I am going to leave the cap on my water skin open. And if I do start to fall, what my goal is going to be to try to use that to, with shape water, to try and create a barrier of ice between me and whatever this liquid is.
Sure.
Demonstrating that supreme agility, she little leaps across the rope like a
You have the
raccoon.
hat on, right?
Yes.
It's definitely the hat for the balance. But yeah, you just watch as Zoe, using her climbing ability, makes it across without any issue. However, you do run into the slight issue, not so much from that big vine as you first come through, that it's completely covered where that 10-foot line is.
Is she able to go up and around it, or
No, it covers the whole thing. He echoed past it. So it's a wall of vines that is blocking the path. How the other person potentially got past it, you are not sure. Maybe it's new, maybe it's not.
She is going to begin looking around for some kind of like a button or rune or something that perhaps gives the user control over this particular set of vines.
Sure. Roll an investigation check, first of all. Let's see what you can find. Since we're here, Dennis, what are you doing? You had such great luck, and then boom. Sorry, buddy.
Trying the door.
Hey, Dennis.
You look in to see if it's locked.
Yeah.
As you try the door, I do need you to make a saving throw.
Okay.
I'm going to need you to make. Bear with me one moment. I'll roll it. Ooh, what do you have advantage from?
Danger sense.
Oh, fair. Unfortunately, as you try the door, you just watch as it explodes outward towards you. You take high on that one and you, Zoe. You just watch as you see this thunderous blast, and he just gets knocked back and just goes limp on the ground.
I am going to point at him, and you're getting a couple of dice, my friend.
And laugh.
As a blue beam strikes at you. Dennis!
The vine next to you doesn't seem to have attacked you, though. It's just kind of chilling. You also didn't touch it.
Yeah. So she also didn't disturb it.
I guess I'm going to.
As you look back towards the door, you can see where, like, this burnt mark of a rune has kind of faded off the door after igniting.
Great.
You got glyph of warding.
Mm-hmm.
But it seemed to be used up.
Unfortunately, the first person to cross over successfully was the healer.
Seriously.
I'm gonna stand up, and look back to Zoe.
Do you see something to maybe recoil the wall?
Do I make an investigation for that?
Sure. You check on your side. You look about on the walls next to it from the areas you can kind of see and what you can investigate without actually touching the vines. You don't see any type of runes or anything else. No levers, mechanisms.
And prophecy isn't working in here, so I can't even ask those questions.
You know,
I mean, you could try again. You've gone lower.
Really? Okay.
Who knows? Maybe it's like a reception thing.
Yeah. Why? I want to see how these vines came to be blocking this path, just to see if it is just like more of like a druid craft plant growth kind of thing.
Sure. So as you focus on like a refined area, roll a d100. You kind of watch as you flash back and you see him kind of maneuvering his way over the edge. So he was coming along the right side of the edge, and he basically comes up, and the vines aren't as prominent. They were kind of there. He runs past it, kind of looks back, and then you just watch them close up, and he continues forward on and through the door.
Hey, thank you for the raid house.
So, okay,
And
so it
thank
looked
you,
like he probably gave them the signal or something.
He might be able to communicate with it. You're uncertain.
No, this is definitely more of a magic thing. If Hedge was here, he might be able to do something. And I'm gonna drink Zoe's potion.
Hey,
I've already healed you today, right? Oh no, I healed Goblin. No, I healed Dennis, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I no, Kerr healed me the first time.
I thought I used one of my medical kits on you because I can only do one a day per person.
I don't remember.
Yeah, you did Dennis one.
Okay, so I just can't do you again this day with that. I have other heals. That's just my freebie. All right, so while you guys think on that one, how to get through there, were you going to try to get across too, or what did you want to do?
I'm kind of watching and waiting right now. Also, if they need to get back, I may need to start yanking rope also.
Fair.
So I'm just gonna hold.
Mist, you were making your way over to the two of them.
Yep. I need to go ask Goblin a question.
Okay. So while you're walking over there, Kerf, what are you interested in discussing?
I think I'm just gonna go through it and see what happens.
Don't think that's good for you.
Oh my god. Oh. Keep going. I had an idea.
Oh, he's trying to think of something to do too. This is kind of out of my my skill set, so to speak.
I'm just kind of worried that Goblin maybe triggered something in the room he went into and is dead on the floor and he needs some assistance.
Agreed. Rock, paper, scissors?
No, I got it.
No. That's not fair.
No, you watch the kid.
Everybody knows that I am stronger and more hardy than you.
That is simply not true.
The ancient laws of our people declare that this be settled with rock, paper, scissors.
Are you challenging me right now? Is this a challenge?
Yes, I'm declaring ancient law.
All right, fine. I can't refute a proper challenge.
Just one single D100 off. Ah, that's not good.
Oh,
Yours
okay.
is way worse. Better luck next time. All right, he's gonna run through.
Oh, jeez.
Although this is gonna hurt a little bit. All right, let's see. Wind of Decay. And the crappy thing is if we'll save it for later. This isn't so bad. It's fine. This is
Oh.
oh. He turns back and he looks at you, Curve. Shakes his head like rapidly low, like do not come through the fog.
Do you see him?
Turn around. Goblin. Do you still just kind of remain where you are, or have you been trying to like float around in goblin swim in mirror space?
Yeah, I've been trying to get closer to the mirror.
All right,
Or,
so
no,
I'm gonna put
the
you on
window.
here, but you're inside, so you're essentially you are the mirror. He's in here. I'm gonna kind of come over towards you. Like, you can't hear him, but he's gonna like tap on it and he's gonna like pointing, "Are you okay?"
Goblin's just like making angry goblin noises, trying to like shake and open the mirror.
Oh, I think he might be possessed.
Oh, not again.
How do we get rid of this cloud?
I can set it on fire.
Does it work?
I don't know. It's flammable.
Won't that kind of make those vines upset, though?
Do we care?
I mean, I guess if they can't reach out, I don't know. How does Goblin get through these things?
He was super chill with it. It didn't even bother him.
Goblin, it's at this point you see that rocking horse kind of start rocking on its own. Tristan's just kind of like looking back and forth between you and Kerf and doesn't seem to notice.
I'm gonna press my face up against this glass.
Ah! Oh. He kind of looks at you like, what are you doing?
I'm gonna point. I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna like point at the rocking horse.
As you point over, it stops, like just before he turns. He kind of turns back to you curiously, and you see a shadow dart from the rocking horse to like the mannequin on the wall. Hold on, I'll get Kerf.
Do not come back through here.
No. Oh, hey, Mist. And at this point, Mist comes in.
Yep. Hey, Gerf, have you seen where Goblin went?
Yeah, he's in that room. I point across the fog.
He's in the mirror. Actually, hold on. I totally forgot. Maybe I am too.
Delayed reaction.
Tristan's like, I wonder how he got in there. What's that funny feeling? Kerf?
Oh.
And then you just see
Oh.
Tristan. You're not alone anymore, though, buddy. What were you pointing at?
Fair.
Yeah.
You're not going to run through that, are you?
No, I'm gonna set it on fire. You should back up.
All right, little one, you might want to stand in a different room.
Tris, shut the door. I'm gonna try to light it on fire. Tristan? Oh, for the love. Alright.
Just step back.
You could just go, like, in this room. And then shut the door if it's really bad.
I mean, I'm going to assume these vines are going to try and grab you. Or are you sending
should...
your
No,
thing?
no. You come in here with me, and I'll shoot a firebolt at it.
Oh, gotcha.
And then if it sucks in there, we can shut the door.
What if a firebolt is not enough?
What if you need
Well,
Goblin?
we'll get there when we get there. I'm gonna spit a firebolt into the fog to see if it ignites.
All right, so you build up and release. Roll a d100.
Ugh.
You just kind of watch it go in. It kind of starts to putter and then it hits the wall. And it doesn't seem to have like a full impact. Doesn't seem to light it on fire, though. Fairly dense.
Hmm.
Is it? That's not natural for fog to rest like that, right?
You'd think it would fill the room.
Kerfer, you have some stuff hanging off you.
Wait, what?
You're grappled.
Nope.
You got vines still on you.
I'm looking.
You still have like part of the wall hand on you.
I also need prone removed from me.
These are just so needy today. Got it.
Is it a creature?
Which one?
Is the fog
yeah.
a creature?
Hmm.
Because it specifies creature, so if it's not.
Oh, let's see. So.
You were right.
Oh, that's interesting.
So,
What is...
damages, immunities.
Vulnerabilities.
No vulnerability. It is resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical weapons.
Yep.
It is immune to necrotic and poison. I don't think you get condition immunities, correct?
I don't believe so.
I think it's just damage ones.
You damage immunities, resistance, and or vulnerabilities.
Vulnerabilities, you can just Yep. So it most certainly indeed is a creature. And those are its resistances. And I need you to roll initiative after the firebolt and the sensory.
Ah,
That's a creature curve.
wait, what?
I don't think anyone else really needs to roll. Hopefully it'll pass us. I think it was doing that right the last time. Missed.
I'm just gonna yank my bow out.
Yep.
I'm gonna mark it as a Slayer's Prey because I can just do that.
Of course.
I'm going to shoot an arrow.
Like half the fun.
Oof. The mist moves out of the way. Or fog. Ooh, wow, okay.
It's turn.
I probably should have backed up a little. You'll need to use your magical sword.
Okay.
You just watch as the cloud disappears.
Oh,
Oh, I killed your rope on accident.
I guess we're good.
Hold on. I'm just marking things, that's all. You guys just kind of feel it feels a little bit more humid around you than it was just a couple of moments ago.
Touching me.
That's a
Owie.
Ooh.
no.
Uh-oh.
And you watch it disappear.
What disappear?
Oh.
The fog.
Mm-hmm. So it strikes Kerfer. Something feels immensely wrong, Kerf. But as it strikes you, it seems it dissipates. Whatever spell it was seemingly ran its course.
Oh, I don't feel so good.
Oh, you do not look great.
I'm just gonna take a little 2-second break. Can you check the room, please?
Sure. Did he say it was in the mirror?
Something about a mirror, yeah.
I'll check the room first. And nothing, and then I'll look at Tristan Goblin Mirror.
Roll,
Yeah.
Hold
Yeah.
on, was it intelligence or charisma? I'd have to remember now.
Both are 0.
Charisma saving. Here, I got you.
Holy crap.
TPM. TPM. All right. Curve.
I don't come
You're
back.
like having a conversation with Mist, and then like the last thing you say, you don't get a response to.
So I hope that is 3 is a pattern.
3 is a pattern. I'm going to bless up.
You look upon the mirror.
Yeah.
I'm annoyed in the mirror.
Christmas saving throw, please, Kirk. You see all three of them just in the mirror as you look up.
Are you kidding me?
Holy shit! Holy shit!
Are you
Glad I
kidding
got
me?
beer tonight. This is gonna be fun. Okay. Fuck the four of you. All right. Dennis, Zoe, carry on.
I'm
Well,
blissfully ignorant of everything else going on and just watching what's happening across the way there.
Hey, can your hedge talk to the vines?
Who?
Your hedge.
What you? Whose hedge? And I mean, what do you want me to say to him?
I don't know, can you ask them to, like, maybe go to rest? Or, like, calm down?
Hey, vines. Can you be cool? Can you calm down? Be
Roll
good,
a-
vines.
Hold on, let me check your stats real quick. Oh, all your stats are the same, right? You have no. Oh wait, animal handling I'll allow.
I'm
Is your
just
nature and
talking.
animal
I don't
handling
have. He does not
Oh, I
have an
know.
ability. He's just
I know.
saying words.
Oh, I know this. I'm just curious.
Animal handling.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
These vines count as creatures.
For the
Yeah,
sake of
I think
spells?
I think
Yes.
it worked. They seem
Yeah.
to be cool right now.
They didn't really recede, but it was a good try.
Hey, Zoe.
Hmm?
I'm gonna try something. I need you to get ready to just duck through those 3 vines on the bottom. I'm gonna see if this works.
I only see the
Just
vines. I don't see any hedges
explode.
over here,
Just do
like
a
you were
run.
saying.
Oh, he's
Ooh.
the other guy.
I turn around and look. What other guy?
Ooh, this is a very creative use of this that I can probably get behind.
I'm trying to get the bottom 3 vines to wither so she can squeeze through. Or maybe
Well,
just even
the
pass
downside, it's kind of like they're kind of latticed over, but the just
Mhm.
general effect of the spell in an area. This I'm kind of getting behind this. So hold on, I'm just reading the last little bit of it. It's been a second. All right, so you brace on his mark. You ready
Yep.
your spell. You watch as you release it towards the bottom. Go ahead and describe kind of what happens.
So he traces like a circle and then makes like 2 triangles that kind of like make an hourglass in between it, and he kind of just thrusts it forward in like a riposte, and the magic circle kind of goes forward, impacts the vines, and there's like a sheen, and they start to rapidly like shift and change between being like the healthy vines in front of you to being like withered vines that have, look like hundreds of years old, and they're kind of like shifting between that state.
So they kind of like droop down. So there's room to maneuver through, particularly, and they don't seem to actually move much. Also,
She'll definitely take advantage of that. As she's
Alright.
running through the hat through and then like slide under.
make an acrobatics check. So you just kind of do like the limbo slide under, like on the shins and underneath without issue, and then 6 seconds later, correct? Or no, a minute later.
A minute later, they'll go back to normal.
Yeah. So you kind of slide under without issue. You kind of get up, get a moment with Dennis, and then you just watch the vines go back to their healthy state.
All right.
Great
Well, if
idea,
we need to go,
Dennis.
if we need to go back out that way, I gotta save one of those. But I thought more people were coming.
Tristan went to go help, or Tristan and Helen went to go help, with, or Kerfer and Goblin with something. And Alm seems very content on the other side of the rope.
Then I guess I really should check to see if that door is actually locked. All it did was just explode.
Oh, first, I'm going to put a shield up on the 2 of us using my last moon mote for the day.
There.
Okay. I want to be
Oh.
careful.
Better than nothing.
I want to
Okay.
see what potentially lies for me on the other side of this room,
Um,
if I
roll a
can.
d100. Yes, most certainly. You run through like a couple of quick variations in your head, and unfortunately, you fail to get through the door every time because you don't have any way to get through the locked door.
Right.
At least in the short term. You don't have like a
Right.
long term, like, oh, then we left and we came back and we brought a locksmith, and it was good
Yeah.
like 2 days later.
Okay, this door's locked and I don't have a way through.
Neither
Can
of you
I
have thieves' tools, right?
can I look through the
Nope.
keyhole?
It doesn't have like a keyhole that
Yeah.
goes through. It's just like a standard keyhole.
Great.
Silver was, or Silver's, yeah, my locksmith.
Oh, right.
They're always really good at that.
We need goblin or mists.
You said
There's-
there's no keyhole or anything?
There's a keyhole, but it's not like you can't just like look through another and be like, haha. It's like an actual lock. Although I will say, for the fun portion of this, for the four of you stuck in Mirrorland, is you're kind of sitting there like, ah, shit. Well, at least the cloud's not here. You kind of turn and you watch as this other mirror like comes forward and closer to you, and it opens up to another view of another room.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Um, you see,
Those look like some really nice, fun rooms.
There's all sorts of fun stuff in that room. We got a torture table.
I don't like the fact that this man is
What a
here
time to be
alone.
alive.
That makes me feel like he's a big boss enemy, and it's just Dennis and I.
you also notice in this group of vines here, and in this group of vines here, there are two bodies that are kind of enveloped in vines, just like
Ugh.
sitting there in a dormant state. Dark skinned limbs.
Oh, it's them. Oh no.
Kalsto.
Mhm.
How secure does this door look?
Roll an investigation check. It's really hard to say. Not your specialty. It looks like a really sturdy door, though.
I couldn't
You
just-
do know it just did that massive explosion off of it, and it didn't seem to do much to the door.
It also didn't feel like it was trying to hurt the door either. It really felt like it was trying to hurt me.
It bursted out from the door, but it still bursted from the door.
Is it made of wood or metal?
It looks like thick wood. It has metal components to it that kind of reinforce it, but it's not solid metal.
I've got an idea. I don't like it, especially with how hurt I am, but it's an idea.
Hmm?
Get somebody echo and have them start hacking away at it with the axe. Really loud, not subtle, absolutely terrible idea.
I might be able to forge a key, but it might break the lock.
Water ice in it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the prospect that they're associated with this guy.
We don't know anything.
I know.
He actually just appeared. So you guys watch as he kind of grows out of these vines and like is popping up in the air. His lower body, he doesn't have legs. It like is just vines that he's attached to. But he seems to be having a conversation with the strange man.
I'll ask Percival about it because I am not feeling like I can do it.
What do you want to ask him? You bring out the grimoire and conjure him forth? To you, at least.
Well, I haven't decided if I'm doing that. Like, I'm sitting there racking my brain thinking about like.
Yep, to you, because you can bring him out whenever. You're just the only one who sees him.
What are the odds they'll talk to us?
The vine?
Well, whoever missed Saul running away, I don't know. We're just here for 2 people. We don't want anything else, but like.
If what we saw in the other room was what we think it is, they're probably a shoot first, ask questions later kind of person.
I feel if we shoot first, we're both dead.
No, I mean they're going to shoot us. Or want to experiment on us.
Kalsto, if I knock on the door, will they answer?
D&D, you can do whatever you want.
No. This is prophecy.
Oh, sure. Roll a d100. Let's see. About 50% of the time.
Maybe we should wait for the others?
Yes. Do we want to send Om to go get him? That's
Sure.
Charlie. Oh, we really got it right now.
Hey,
Yes? Are you okay?
Yeah, we're okay. There's a locked door. Can you go see if Helen can come and see what's keeping the others?
Sure. I'll be right back. Then I'll make sure that rope's good and secured to something. And then I
Thank
will
you.
cautiously go looking for the others.
Okay. Sounds good. We'll cut to the cam. All right. So as you wander through, you get past the dead cursed door. You make it to the room where the child is, and you see the child sitting in the corner by herself, just kind of like pops her head up and sees and like will run over towards you the minute you appear and just kind of like grab onto your leg in a panic.
Are you okay?
She's just like shaking. Everyone's gone.
Well, I'm here. Come on, here. Why don't you come with me? And I'll get her hand.
They were there. They tried to. Now they're gone.
Oh, okay, well, it'll be okay. Let's go look for them.
No, it's out there.
What's out there?
The cloud.
Okay, well, we'll be careful. I
Right,
pry her off and just hold her hand and head that way.
Yeah. She like trembles. The closer you get towards this door, just like completely terrified. You open it up, there's no cloud there. You know where it was. You came down here and it was there.
Just see, the cloud's gone. Everything's okay.
She kind of like looks around. And she just sits confused.
See, it's okay. Now, and calls like, watch the vines. Don't step on those. I'll go on and check the door. No one's in there, right?
Go ahead and check. Roll a perception check as you go inside. You look around, you see a bunch of dolls and a mirror. Go ahead and make a charisma saving throw, please.
You're gonna traumatize this child. And I didn't know the child could speak common.
Fair point.
Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad.
Nice.
Right, so you just watch, and then you look up and you see the four of them. They're like shaking their arms, like no, and then all of a sudden you're right next to them. Did you ever watch? What was it? Is it Stardust with like all the dead brothers that are just like sitting there as they kill each other? That's kind of like us at the moment. We're all the dumbasses that failed.
Yep.
All right, so
Kyle.
it's the five of us are trapped in the mirror.
All right, Kyle, let's get out of here.
You all see this on the other side. You're all kind of sitting between these two mirrors. So it's like, well, this isn't ideal. Ideas?
Now,
I'll
can
ask
we talk?
Kyle.
Are we all in the same area? Or are we like in our own individual mirrors? Kind of?
No, we're in like a void space. So we're just floating. So there's like the mirror that you came through, and then there's a bigger mirror on the other side. We can't really interact with them. We're just like floating in nothingness. But
Can we communicate?
as you do, yeah, you're free to talk. You just can't communicate with anything outside.
Right.
So all five of you can communicate and interact with each other. It's also at this point you probably do need to roll for Kerf, because as you see, Kerf is like deathly ill.
Out of curiosity, was Kerf afflicted with a disease?
You don't know.
Well, I'm
You're
asking for
not-
purposes of her immunity to diseases.
It is not a disease.
But before I do that,
Okay.
I'm looking. I don't know. I can't communicate it, so I'm like, little girl. So I'm yelling for the girl.
Mhm.
Like, I'm looking out the mirror. Does she seem to respond?
She can't hear her.
Yeah, no. Doesn't work that way. Believe me, we tried.
So what did we? Was it? It was charisma save, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
For your
would be-
thing, I think so.
that would be a fail.
Well, you already failed. You're 9
I
failed.
think
No,
he's-
but I
I
thought
think
you
he's
wanted me
fighting
to
for
save
Kyle.
Oh, going to
for
hedge.
Hedge.
Oh, is it a save? Okay. No, if it's a save, that's fine. All right. So we swap you. Get rid of you. One hedge.
Kerfer, what did you do, Kerfer? Nah.
It was the fog. It did something. I don't know. I'm
There's
gonna
no
try
fog
to.
out there. And how did we get in here?
You know,
I knock on the mirror.
mirror.
Just clang, clang, clang.
So everybody in here is damaged, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do I wanna-
Not missed. It's just Goblin, Tristan, and Kerf.
I mean, I have a stubbed
Just
toe,
the majority
basically.
of us.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and use my ability.
All
I'll
right.
drop the unicorn.
Sure. Go ahead and unselect Kerf for me, though.
I love the unicorn. Can I use
hang on, I'll get
5 points of land
boy
hands to try to
character.
cure myself of poison?
No.
What's that, Kerf?
Can I use? I'm just gonna try using 5 points of land hands to cure poison or disease on myself.
Sure. So as you take it and you place it upon yourself and you pump the energy into you, you feel this darkness push back against you. It is definitely not a poison, and it is certainly not a disease. As Hedge goes to heal, everyone regains hit points but Kerf. You're cursed, my friend.
You are, yeah,
Oh,
you are
good.
cursed.
Lovely.
You absorbed the root command of that spell.
Oh, that's why it disappeared.
You know what? Fake until you make it. I am going to suck it up and pretend to look like I'm doing better.
Roll a deception check. It is a little bit harder to tell because you're not like bleeding out your ears or anything obvious.
Well, if there's
Not my
no
best friend.
obvious wounds like that, if it's kind of an internal thing, would I've even changed?
Oh no, she's definitely fucked. Oh no, it's definitely to tell. They're wounds, but they're more magical wounds as opposed to like cuts and slashes. Like she looks like shit. So she kind of tries to perk up a little bit. Still looks like shit though. You can tell the spell didn't work on her.
Well, I'm trying to think. Before I cast, would I have been able to tell that's what it was, so I don't like waste anything?
It wouldn't have been prominent enough to see, because none of us even knew. Because she just tried to do a poison herself. She wasn't even aware.
Okay. So I will put
You just
my
had to get cursed one level before I get remove curse.
I'm sorry.
spirit totem down.
It really did curse me. I rolled 2 ones in a row afterwards.
Hey, Goblin, do you have any ideas?
Why can I not target those guys?
They're in the mirror.
Unable
guy?
to open link
Yeah.
character record because user
I don't
does
even have
not
an
own
access
that
to him now.
record.
Do you not own
Uh,
Hedge? You should own Hedge.
You
I
should
do,
be able
but
to
when
open
I was
Goblin.
yeah,
Oh,
there it goes. For whatever reason, it was giving me that message when I was clicking to target Goblin and Tristan.
Huh.
So I would have burnt a first level spell that was to no effect, but everyone else got a 5 from it. And then I guess I will throw, I don't know, is Tristan?
Tristan's like,
Yeah, he's okay for the moment, right?
yeah, he's pretty beefy.
Well, shit, I've
Plus,
only got-
he has heals and he has medical kits he can use on basically
well,
everybody.
I'm going to go ahead and do another first because I mean, I've only got this for like 60 seconds.
is that healing everyone in the area?
Everyone gets a little bit when he heals individual people from the spell, except for Curve.
Yeah, so
I'm top.
there's that one for Tristan, and then oh, that needs to. I had Goblin targeted too. Still, Goblin needs to remove 6,
No.
or actually just remove 1, because you're going to get healed for 5 bonus. So just remove the 1 point, and then target Goblin, and there's Tristan's 5. So that will have to be good for the moment. So I don't burn through oh, what the hell, actually. It's only spell slots, right? I'm stuck in here, can't do anything anyway.
All right. So as you guys heal up,
Does Kyle have any assistance of leaving?
we consult Kyle. As
Yep.
you go to reach and activate Kyle, Kyle floats up into space. What do you ask Kyle for?
Exit.
He just kind of like spins a little bit, rotates, kind of looks back at you. If an arrow could shrug,
How about with the crossbow wielding person who was in here so we can ask him questions?
you watch as it flips to the right and points at a straight line.
I think we start asking questions.
All right. So the 5 of you start looking for this little individual who's going through the mirrors.
I suppose.
All right. Who's our best tracker? Probably Mist.
I guess. Is it survival in here?
It is survival, technically, yes.
I'm pretty.
Oh,
good
actually,
at
that's a
that.
great question because you can't. There's nothing to actually track. Make
Yeah.
competitive or compelling arguments to me for what you think you should roll, and I will let you know if I find this acceptable.
Um,
I'm doing
best one
survival,
I
but I
can-
find no tracks.
the best one I can do is perception, because the guy's got to make noise, or he probably stinks to high hell up for how long he's been in here.
All right, so you follow the arrow and continue tracking. So that'll take you guys some time as you continue off with that one.
Should I roll perception or just?
At this one, yeah, you could roll a perception. It's going to take you time to kind of get there. Thankfully, the arrow makes it very easy to kind of follow. Perfect. All right, Dennis and Zoe, you guys sit there for a minute. Never comes back.
Something must be wrong. They're in trouble. You gotta go help them.
I don't have that much to get you. I can probably get you back out, but getting you back in, I don't know.
Well, I mean, if they're in trouble, this is kind of a moot point, isn't it?
I guess, but there's no way I can cross that lake again.
What do you mean?
Well, Tristan literally carried me across. If he's not here anymore, then I'm stuck here. If you think it's best for you to go and leave each other alone,
We should not do that. We should stick together.
I am going to write this down because I'm not confident at the soundproofing of this door, even though I've never heard anything out of it. But I'm just gonna write down to Zoe. They did see that area where Old Dragon's shield was and that bow. Maybe if we said we knew more about those artifacts, they'd be willing to barter for information, and we might be able to get out of here peacefully. That's the best I got.
Zoe's gonna open up her book to the list of names and gesture under Serena's. While holding her book out to him.
I'll write Dennis.
Then we're gonna do this via Sunday.
Okay.
Well,
I like how we have a piece of paper and we have to write on the paper to communicate, and we just can't write back and forth to each other. We have to use the magic.
Well, I mean, it's easier.
Okay, so these guys are doing like dark rituals and experiments on children. I'm all for talking to them, but what's to stop them from just taking us and wanting to experiment on all of us?
Absolutely nothing.
We're not children, duh.
That's why it's a gamble.
The goblin, you're child-sized.
Fun size, thank you.
I don't. It's trying to give people the benefit of the doubt. I don't know.
I think we need to regroup with everyone. The two of us alone. I mean, I've used most of my magic. It sounded like you've used most yours.
Well, it's more. Yeah.
Two wizards without their spells are not going to be a match for whatever. If we have to fight anything more. Ghosts, undead, who knows what. Plus, Alm still hasn't returned. They must be in trouble.
Where'd Tristan go?
Tristan.
I'm moving them off the map because they're tracking something else.
I know the name Sykes, and I can't think of.
He's the guy that Kerf and I drove off from the arena.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
What the hell? Get him out of here.
Took you guys long enough to notice
so
it.
Long.
Well,
Slumber noticed so long ago.
I mean, we put the we're busy over here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so step one, we need to figure out how to get you across.
Hold on. if I had a better idea of what to try to look for, I'm not hitting a wall with my prophecies anymore, but it's just nothing's working.
Maybe
Wait,
you can
we don't
focus
know what
on-
happened to them. Hold on. Can I try to prophecy on what happened to our friends?
Yes, you could. Roll a D100. Unfortunately,
Ugh.
It's not a good night for us.
your anxiety sits in, Dennis, and you just picture so many horrible things in your head. It's like thinking of worst case scenarios, the top worst case scenarios. So none of it
Mhm.
actually is tangible, like real. Like
Mhm.
in one, like they're just sitting, like it goes through all these random things. You just picture all these. Yeah, unfortunate. That would have been funny as hell, though.
Um, no, I'm just getting another headache.
Uh, seeing him stressed, so he's gonna give him a hug. Everything's gonna be all right. Just take it one step at a time.
Zoe, roll an insight.
Um, oh, that was almost a 20.
Okay. Awesome. He's just gonna like quickly like pat you on the shoulder. Okay.
So back up. That is too far of a distance for you to. Hey, how far can you swap?
I can manifest him a distance away, but then as long as nothing happens to him, I can kind of trigger it before he gets too far away. It's like if I had to gauge it, it's like 30 feet is where I can summon him. Then he can move, and as long as I'm fast enough, I can swap with him. But it's
Is he as heavy as you are?
let's find out. I'm gonna summon him.
Your Echo?
Yeah.
He weighs more than you do. Not by a whole lot, but he quite at least like a good 25 pounds or so.
But I would know he has mass, right?
Yeah, he weighs a little bit more than you.
Yeah. Heavier actually.
Puts in the work.
Do you have any idea what kind of liquid that is and how thick it is?
No, otherwise we wouldn't have roped over.
Ice can float on water, or maybe if it's thick enough, there's enough buoyancy, we can create a little ice boat for you.
That's assuming it isn't just acid and won't just dissolve everything away.
Well,
it
would start eating the ice, right? And then we'll know.
I can get you through, and I can get you back, but after that, it's done. So which side would you rather be on right now?
Get us through.
No, you're the one stuck here.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay. I will burn another charge and make the vines old.
All right, you take that and you both move through. It's easy enough on the second go.
Well, I can also just echo through, so I'm actually going to stay on.
Sure.
And fine. Just you go across. I'll sit here. If you don't see anything by like the time you get to like that holding cell room, then come back for me, because getting me over here is going to be much more of a pain.
All right. She goes to climb across the rope again. Same kind of preparation. She's gonna be ready, or pop open her water skin and get ready to kind of catch herself before she touches whatever this.
Can I try to
looking-
hold the rope steady to give her advantage?
I will allow this, yes. So go ahead and roll acrobatics
flat or with advantage?
with advantage because of him holding the rope tight. Woo! You never know which one of those dice would have been the one that came up.
She'll quickly put her boots back on, and she's going to run and try and locate them.
All right, Zoe. You come by. No one's in here. You make your way through and you come in here. You see a man kind of investigating that far bed, and you see the little girl kind of sitting there with him.
Does she look scared?
I mean, she's just not scared of him, just as scared as
Okay.
she was. And then he's just like investigating this. You come in, he kind of turns around. Zoe?
Mr. Sykes?
Ah, so good to see you.
You too. What are you doing here?
Given the strange nature of this place, I'm also going to immediately look for illusions.
I'm looking for Tristan. I
You
heard he was here.
out.
And obviously you are in where is your group? This little girl was spouting nonsense. I'm not sure what she meant though.
Hmm?
She said they all disappeared. She kind of nods her head yes. Like yes, they all disappeared.
I'm going to hastily write in my book.
Dennis? Mr. Sykes is here, and according to him, the
Why
child
is
you
he
rescued-
here?
Finish my sending.
everyone disappeared.
Keep your distance. He might be the reason they disappeared.
He says he's here looking for Tristan.
Yeah, he was looking for Tristan. He was tried to convince him that he was kidnapped as a kid. He's not the best guy, Zoe.
Did you see anything on the way?
Kind of looks. Some weird candles.
Oh
And
yeah,
there
don't
was
touch those. They
the
explode.
sleeping dog. And I think a ghost? Not certain.
No, I think you're right. It was a ghost. No signs of the others, though?
Shakes his head no. I found her in the 2 rooms back. But Carol, I'll show you. And we'll kind of take Sykes up here. Take the kid in. He'll kind of look at her and he'll speak in Elvish. And she'll point towards that door. She says that they all went in there and then they disappeared one by one. And never
Right,
came
on the
back.
book.
The door's open.
Says they all walked into the room behind the gas and disappeared one by one.
Yep, and you do note the gas is now gone.
And the gas is gone.
What the hell did they do? Be careful.
Dennis, if we don't get you across now and something happens to me, you might be stuck there. Let's get you across.
No, I just I'll figure something out.
Those haunted houses are your specialty.
Not specifically, no. Kind of gloom.
You said there were a bunch of dolls here, right?
In the room, yes.
Yeah, from
Do you
this
go in the
angle.
room to go look?
No, I'm just wondering if from this angle if she notices like a Kerfer or Goblin doll or something.
Sure. As you walk into the room, roll a perception check because the beer is front and center as you go in. Roll a charisma save.
1.
Oh,
Zoe!
no, I don't think that's enough.
You just walk in the room and nothing happens. You see dolls. They don't look like your people. You guys aren't there. It's just she sees herself in the reflection. A bunch of dolls.
I'm gonna take a moment and begin casting a detect magic. I'm gonna draw out my little ritual circle, get my book ready, and begin ritually casting detect magic. So she'll
Sure.
be here for a minute.
All right, so as you focus on that one, Sykes will just sit her down kind of right here. He'll sit here and just kind of talk to you between. He's like, so it's just you and Dennis?
She nods.
Everybody else?
Yeah. There was some weird guy up ahead. Whoever's
Weird guy?
responsible for. I didn't get a look at him, but we were
Is that
in
where you left
pursuit.
Dennis?
Yeah.
You told on me?
Look,
I'm
she
gonna-
is very concerned for your safety right now, and she trusts Mr. Sykes far more than the rest of the party.
He's gonna go ahead and he's gonna have the little girl comes in. She's gonna start riding on the rocking horse. And then Sykes is gonna make his way until he basically gets to this side of the pond.
I would have summoned Percival to ask him if I'm in over my head at this point. Like, I
Sure.
don't see a way out of this.
So as you're sitting there waiting, you bring out your grimoire, and Percival appears. Ah, yes. Young
I
Dennis, what may I do for you?
I don't know.
He kind of like looks about. See, in a predicament. How do you come to find yourself alone, young man?
I don't. So they all wandered off looking for one of our group members, and they all just kind of disappeared one at a time.
You
Zoe's
disappear.
Zoe's where they should have disappeared, but she's still there.
Find this quite strange.
And then I'm worried that if I go try to talk, I can't interact with whatever's on the other side of the door. They're just gonna kill me. And I can't defend myself.
He's gonna go ahead and he's gonna put his hand on your shoulder. And he's gonna look at you with his armored helmet.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's okay, Dennis. You can do this.
I don't believe you.
Have to believe me. You just have to believe in yourself.
Well, I
You
believe
have
in
to
you
remember,
less.
young man, heroes are made by the paths they choose, not the powers they are graced with.
Don't
Well,
believe
why
in
did I
yourself.
get two of
Believe in the
them?
me that believes in you.
Yes, two powers you are graced with, but you choose to use them and how you apply them is all you. So I ask you yet again, Dennis, what will you do? You are much stronger with your friends, yes. But it seems now your friends depend on you. All you lack is the confidence in yourself, young man. What do you think you should do?
Nothing.
He's just gonna kind of like bonk you upside the head.
How?
I asked you a question.
I gave you an answer.
Your answer was horrible. And he's gonna go ahead, he's gonna put his hand on your forehead, and you just watch. And you just fast forward like a few days into a time to a world where you're all alone without any of your friends. And he speaks to you through this process. We are the only thing that prevents a future like this. Here in this moment now. And then it's at this point you hear Sykes' voice like, hello? Again!
I like blink. Is Percival gone?
You look and he's gone, yeah.
I like stand up and I'm like looking around. Not towards Sykes at all.
Oh, Four Eyes! Good to see you. You okay? Zoe was a little bit worried.
Yeah, I'm kind of stuck over here. I'm too heavy to take the. Why are you here?
Looking for Tristan, of course.
Okay.
Who I come to understand you've lost.
What do you want me to say?
I don't need you to say anything. I'm just here to help find Tristan. So, he looks at the situation. How can I be of assistance?
Well, unless you can get rid of an entire vat of acid, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I can't do that. Not gonna lie.
I don't suppose you have anything stronger than a rope, because it's way too heavy for it.
Yeah, I might have something that would fit that bill. Distance is a little bit questionable, though. It's like, what's on that side?
A locked door that was warded, and probably the owner of the house or something. I don't know. He probably could have left by now.
Well, do you want me to go help her, or do you want me to help you? I mean, I can help you get over here, maybe, but I don't know what you're gonna do unless you just want to come hang out with Zoe. She's doing one of those circly on the ground things.
Oh, yeah.
Also, where's Kerf? I didn't see her on my way in.
All of them just didn't come back one by one.
Well, I hope she didn't abandon all of you. Just kind of smiles. Like, all right, so you coming over?
Yeah.
Come on, man. We don't have all day. Are you just going to use your ability to come over?
I can't. It's too far.
Oh, is it too far? How
Yeah,
far?
that's why this is the
30-foot
issue.
range.
30. It's a 40-foot. It's a 40-foot pool.
This is interesting.
Yeah. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had to have Tristan levitate me across.
What's the range? If you can get within 15 feet of me, I can grab you if you fall.
Dennis just needs to conjure Deco to like throw him across.
Dude, throws in D&D aren't 40-foot maneuvers.
You just got to get him to like throw you, then quickly summon him on the other side and swap places.
Well, here's an idea. I think at this point, I would have accepted that. Of course, my echo is a magic ability. Can I try to use my magic rune to enhance the range?
That? Probably not without a lot of practice. It wouldn't be like a spur of the moment type thing.
Okay. This magic rune is doing nothing for me.
The reason you have your grimoire awesomeness.
Well, yeah, but other than that, it's not really done much.
A whole other set of spell slots.
Well, yeah. But like, when it comes to like thinking about unique solutions and interesting situations, it
Should have been a goblin.
yeah.
Just because you can see everything doesn't make you smart by default. You're wearing armor right now, yes, still?
Yeah. I could strip and then probably take the rope, but I really don't want to do that.
Or you can just kind of hang out there and wait and see what happens with Zoe. And we could just.
But I was told if I sit around and do nothing, then everybody's doomed.
You go the other direction. I still don't think your idea was a horrible idea.
You know what, Sykes? You're a lot scarier than me. I could use a little bit of backup. Come on over here. And I'm gonna work back over to the door with the echo.
I can't get over there.
There's a rope. Oh wait, are you also heavy?
I'm not heavy, but I'm not a tightrope walker.
Zoe did it twice.
You're
okay. Well, if you hear fighting, I'm probably dead, and I'm gonna leave, and I'm gonna go to the door, and I'm gonna knock on the door.
He just gives you a thumb up. All right, says you walk over to the door, knock on the door really quickly.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take a deep breath and just kind of roll my eyes into the back of my head, and I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3.
Hold on, it gets better though. So as you
did he put the ward back on? Did he put the ward back on? Okay.
I'm not even talking about you. My 5 intrepid mirror adventurers.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. After about 15 minutes of following this arrow, you just come upon like this person just kind of sitting there taking a nap. They're completely asleep. It's like laying in the middle of nothing. What do you do? Like a little halfling-sized individual.
Well, first things first, let's make it so he can't hear us approach. DC 13 con for hearing. Or is he not technically alive?
Oh, it's alive. What's the DC?
13. So.
And it was a con?
Yes.
At 12.
So, we can just walk up to him.
Taking his crossbow.
All right, so you go over and you go to grab the crossbow. He is holding the crossbow. And it's not a he, it's a she.
Fuck him. It's my crossbow now.
All right, so you go to grab it. Roll an athletics check with advantage. Pretty good. Hold on. Not very strong. 5. All right, so as you rip it away, you watch as they kind of startle it awake and they kind of scoot back a little bit, looking at you guys like startled.
I'll let her hear now.
Sure.
So,
Still
would you like
just
to
like looks
explain
panicked.
yourself?
She just is like, her eyes are darting back and forth between all 5 of you. She doesn't say anything.
I'll run the gauntlet of the languages I know. Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, Elvish, Sylvan, and Undercommon.
No, like as you guys talk to her, she seems to be hearing you, but she does not respond.
Goblin's gonna sit on the ground.
She kind of sit on the ground. She kind of looks over at you, and she'll sit on the ground too. Kind of looks at the other 4 of you. Tristan's gonna elbow miss, like, sit the fuck down, everybody, and he kicks Kerf.
Yeah, my
Takes
leg
1
just
point of
goes,
damage and
just
dies.
collapse.
Whoa!
Ah! And I killed Kerf.
I guess I will sit.
All right, here, I'll uncover our little powwow out in space here.
Out in space.
There's our space powwow. All right, so everybody's sitting in a corner.
So, do you know how to get out?
Kind of look. Kind of shrug a little bit, like a half yes, half no.
How long have you been in here?
Kind of like has this confused face, like doesn't not really know how to convey this. Goblin, it's at this point you're not even sure if she can speak.
Hmm.
She
I get
starts
out
picking
my
her nose. Is she sitting there?
I get out my extra paper and I scribble my questions.
You kind of show her the paper. She looks confused. Doesn't look like she can read either.
Mm.
In fact, as you guys kind of sit here, just from the brief bit of interaction you have with her, she doesn't have like a lot of social mannerisms at all.
Hold on
Been
a
here a
second.
while.
Hold the fuck on.
How old does she look?
She looks young. She's smaller, but she probably is somewhere between 14 to 20. Hard to say.
When was the last time you left the mirrors?
Still not really sure how to answer.
Just assume a long time. You said you kind of know how to get out. Can you show us? Be out of your hair.
She'll shake her head, yep.
Be great.
She'll kind of start walking, and it never feels like you actually go anywhere. But you see like these mirrors start to appear, and like there's one that's up above you, and as you start walking, like you start going upward, but you're not walking uphill. It's the weirdest fucking thing. But as long as you follow her, it seems to work.
Are there
Apparently she's been here a long
others
time.
in this mirror?
Shakes her head, no. And you look in, you're in a mirror upstairs now, looking like in a random room. And you watch as she will go and she climbs out and is in the room and waves back at you. You guys walk up to the mirror, clunk, clunk, clunk. It's solid. And then she'll climb back in the mirror. You now understand the shrug.
Do you think you can try and take someone with you?
And will scratch her head and she'll shake her head no.
Have you seen anyone else come through the house before us?
Shakes her head yes.
Did you shoot them like you shot us?
Shakes his head, or her head no.
Do you know them?
Shakes her head no.
Or you just didn't like our vibe or something?
Shakes her head no.
Were you told to shoot us?
She's gonna reach for your pencil and paper, Goblin.
Mhm.
And she's gonna sit there and you just watch her and she starts like rapidly scribbling on this paper. And she turns it around and it's like a picture perfect portrait of Seraphina. Like detail and all, and she literally just did it in like 45 seconds. It seems while she may not have mannerisms and she may not know how to read and write, she does like to draw.
Oh, would you look at that?
That the little one waiting for us?
And she shakes her head no. And then she draws like this scary looking individual with like vines growing out of his feet. And points at it.
I'm not sure what to make of that.
All right. Well, you guys absorb that and think on that. Zoe, your ritual goes off.
All right, she's gonna start looking around for anything magic here.
Every doll in this room is currently giving off a vibe of transmutation.
Ah. Okay.
The mirror also is giving off kind of a weird vibe. You're not sure because it's a mix of magics, it would seem, or it's like a strange magic. But the mirror is definitely magical, although it doesn't seem to be impacting you. And then the dolls, and that's it.
Gonna think back to many of her master's studies. Recall if she's ever heard of a curse or a magic turning people into objects and methods of undoing such things.
The undoing is always the more interesting part, depending on the curse. You've heard of curses that turn people into objects. None of these objects look like your party,
Uh,
but you also don't see your party in the mirror because they ran off to go find another person. You go to find Denison Sykes, or do you do anything else in here?
think she continues to study in here. She'll make contact with Serena. See if she can't get some additional insight.
Sure.
And-
Dennis, just go send me your message of what you're doing, and I'll write you back.
Oh, I wasn't sure if you wanted a specific message or just more generalized. They're communicating, trying to figure this
Yeah,
out.
just shoot me a whisper generally what you're trying to do. That's fine. Dennis, knock, knock, knock.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear like this bar slide. And you just see this door kind of pop open. There's this pale man.
I'll give a little bow.
Just kind of looks. What do you
So,
want?
to talk.
Who sent you?
No one specifically. We were here looking for two individuals that I saw in a vision.
He shuts the door and you hear the bark. Go away! You're trying to trick me!
I guess you don't want to know any more about that iron citadel with the bow and the shield.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
All those papers.
You better hurry and
upstairs?
go before the master comes back. He'll be very cross if he comes back and you're here. Now go away!
Well, it's kind of hard to go away when half of the people that I came with got stuck somewhere or
They're
disappeared.
probably dead. Now go away before you're dead too.
I can't do that.
Well then, good riddance. And you just kind of hear him walk away. And then he walks back over so you don't.
What does this guy want to hear? Can I prophecy about that?
Sure. Roll a quick D100 as you're sitting here. It's really hard to say. He's not necessarily like aggressive or trying to do anything specifically to you. However, you do note about a good third of the time, sometimes he does let you in here just by plain talking and being nice to him. However, a third of the time you come in here, so of your successful attempts, you watch that giant creature with the vines appear and kill you. The other 2/3 of the time, though, you just have conversations.
Who's that big guy that you talk to every now and then?
The master. Don't speak of him.
Does he have a lot of control over you? Do you need help?
My master. This is his house. You should not be here. Now you should go. Go, go, go.
Are you sure you haven't seen two dark-skinned elves?
Nope. I definitely have not seen two dark-skinned elves, one in black armor and one in white armor with very interesting elven bows. Not in the slightest.
Really? Because all we need are those two, and we will leave.
Oh, it's too bad I haven't seen them then. Good day.
Yes, too bad.
All right, so while you get stumped at the door, people in the mirror, you're kind of sitting there still up at the upstairs mirror with this individual.
Yep.
She kind of looks over at Kerf with like almost a concerned look on her face, and she points at Kerf. And then she'll put like her hands to her throat, like she's strangling herself to death.
Oh yeah, no, it was the weird fog in front of the mirror down there.
She shakes her head yes, and you watch she draws a skull on a piece of paper, and then she makes like the slitting the throat motion.
Oh, am I gonna die? That's cool.
Nods her head yes.
Oh, good. How long?
Doesn't really understand the concept of time.
Okay, I chose a poor person to ask that.
Shakes her head yes.
Can you you can walk about the house, yes? Can you go downstairs, find one of our companions? Maybe
We'll
tell
shake
them
her head.
we're in here.
No longer red. Zoe,
Yes.
as you're sitting here focusing, you just all of a sudden see this little halfling girl peering at you through the mirror.
She waves.
Waves back.
Do you know where my friends went?
Nods her head yes.
Where are they?
Points like off to her left.
They're in the mirror with you?
Shakes her head yes.
Do you know how to get them out?
Shakes her head no.
Hmm. What happens if... Do you know what happens if the mirror breaks?
Shakes her head yes.
Is it bad things?
Kind of shrugs.
Will it set them free?
Shakes her head no.
Hmm. Can you talk through the mirror?
Shakes her head no.
She says as you're talking through the mirror.
Yeah, but she hasn't heard anything from her, so she's assuming that she can hear Zoe, but Zoe might not be able to hear her.
Okay, bit of a long shot, but
It's like, who the hell is that?
I don't know.
All of a sudden, you just watch her. Bloop.
Oh.
She like looks confused for a second. She goes to get back in the mirror and she bonks her head.
Ooh.
Zoe is also looking thoroughly confused.
How did...
Is I thought you guys already picked up a goblin. You got another. He just kind of
She's not a
smiles a little bit.
goblin.
Oh, could have fooled me by the smell.
Wait, a step back. Okay. Are you able to...
Bonk, 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 bonk.
Try stepping to the side.
Kind of looks.
Just out of
Well,
curiousity, since he's walked
Are
over,
you
has the magic
okay?
from the mirror kind of faded?
No, the magic's still there.
Okay.
Yeah, just an idea.
Are we able to follow her?
You can if you want.
Might
It's
as
at this
well.
point you see all these dumbasses behind her that are on the other side of the mirror.
She's gonna try and gesture them toward her.
We've seen Mr. Sykes.
That you do. He just sits there and he looks over at Curve.
Oh,
And
I
just
am just
has the
glaring.
Biggest smile on his face right now. Biggest smile ever.
I do the biggest eye roll you could imagine while looking like shit.
He just kind of sits there and laughs. Ah, isn't that precious? And she'll just kind of sit there.
Zoe's gonna continue trying to gesture them to come toward her.
I tap the glass.
Just tap, tap, tap.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's weird. So how were you able to get out?
She's gonna see if she
Bonk,
can't.
bonk, bonk.
She's gonna see if she can't pull someone through.
You absolutely cannot.
Was worth a shot.
Hey, Tristan.
Yeah.
Can you turn into something reflective?
I've never tried. I tried to do more practical things. That's never really come up yet. I mean, I could punch it.
Mm. Anyone else? Is anyone able to get out?
No, Everyone's just like stuck on the door. All right, Dennis, what do you got for your second attempt?
I have gotten no information about this from Zoe.
I think she is in the middle of brainstorming, trying to figure out how to get them out.
Like what I want to do, but I have Dennis has no leads up to it. Is I want to name drop Serafina and like try to strike a deal with her, but I don't know how to bring that up, and like I have no connection to bring her there. That's information
Zoe is.
everybody else has.
Yeah, Zoe is also unaware of that.
Oh yeah, you know what? I have that nice drawing of Serafina. I'm gonna slam it against the glass. Show Zoe. Point at it.
It's a great picture too.
Mouth. I was right.
You see Tristan just kind of like facepalm.
She'll think about it for a moment, write in her book.
Hey, Dennis? Carver's a really good artist. Found them in the mirror.
What do you
Also,
mean she's a
they-
really good artist?
yeah, she held up a really good depiction of Serafina.
Serafina. Serafina. Here. I'm gonna think back to my prophecies getting blocked, and then it's gonna like start clicking together.
Also, I don't suppose your book has any ideas on how to get people out of a mirror, does it?
No, but I might know someone who might. Uh,
Right
I'm
to you in a
gonna
minute.
I'm gonna knock on the door again to get his attention.
Who is it?
Is Serafina one of your masters?
Roll AD 100.
Oh,
You hear the bar kind of slide open a little bit. He kind of peeks. No, but why do you ask?
Because I think she has been wanting to meet with us.
Don't know why
And
you would be here then.
Well,
Did you not check her laboratory?
no, I didn't.
Well, that would seem like the first place one would look for her now, doesn't it?
It would, however. Gosh, how do I phrase this correctly? I what I want to do is I want to offer you could be the one who say you struck a deal with her to meet somebody she's really been looking for, and all you need to do is give us those two elves.
Oh, he's never going to give them up for anything. He doesn't work for
Right.
her. His
And-
master is the creepy dude.
Well, I guess knowing where a laboratory is would help us out in getting this situation rectified then.
Upstairs, now go. Shoo, away with you.
Upstairs, the room with a bunch of papers.
No, upstairs. Not upstairs. I swear, you people. Now
Goblin's
shoo,
gonna
off
play
with you. Go waste her time. What do you do, Goblin?
I'm gonna play tic tac toe with this child.
Sarge
Well-
just kind of looks at Tristan like, tried to warn you.
Well, you see, I'm kind of stuck on this side. Is there a possibility you could lessen the vines in the other room so I may make my way back?
And you just watch the vines disappear and retract back to the wall.
Okay. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting these elves without the rest of my friends. I think that's the best I can do for now. Did they also recede?
All of a sudden,
Mhm.
you guys just feel this vacuum, and Zoe, you get dogpiled.
What? Who did that?
My game of tic-tac-toe.
Zoe's at the bottom and Goblin is at the top of the mountain.
Ow.
I wasn't done with her.
Goblin, roll a d100 for me, my dear friend, being the only person on the top of this pile, obviously the victor.
See, Mr. Sykes, everything turns out well.
I'm going to send you a whisper. You just like this muffled sound coming from the bottom of the pile. Right you are, Miss Zoe.
He did something.
Who did something? Sykes?
Yes, obviously.
Okay.
All right, you're all out on the floor, very much crushed at the moment.
You
What
can
about
say
the-
that again.
What
And
about
the
the one in
little
the
one
mirror?
just starts jumping up and down.
What'd you say?
Everyone's out of the mirror at this point.
Even
There's-
the original
Oh, yeah, she was already
crossbow
out.
goober?
Yeah, she came out first.
Okay.
She can come and go freely.
I just want to
Well,
make sure.
except a moment ago, where the yeah, going back
Yeah.
in was
Oh, she hasn't tried to go back in, but you guys did come out.
Do I get to keep the crossbow?
She hasn't remembered you had it yet.
Perfect. I run over to my other child.
All right, I'll get off the pile.
Sykes will go ahead and put a arm on Tristan's shoulder. You all right, boy? And
Is
like
everyone
looks
all
over
right?
at Kerf, gives you a glare, Kerf.
I return it.
Are the girls fighting?
Who are you asking?
I
I'm
think she's,
asking
indicating
the
towards
room,
Sykes
are
and
the
Kerf.
girls fighting? Mr. Sykes and Kerf.
Sykes will kind of look over at you. Careful now.
Guys, we're all in the same team here.
Is this the first time Sykes has been meeting Helen?
Helen, roll a history check.
I'm pretty sure Helen was there because you fed upon the orc, so he would have been around for Helen.
I don't
Seems
remember when
vaguely familiar.
Come on, we gotta go regroup with Dennis.
Sykes will like motion to the door.
And Zoe's going to start writing in her book.
Everyone, so to the mirror. We're on our way.
All right, my mission has now become stall.
So, do you want to come with us? I'm looking at the mirror girl.
Kind of sit there, think. Kind of shake her head no. And she'll just kind of like motion to the house.
How tough of a exterior is Kerf putting on?
Is she a living creature?
Let's see. Oh, it's
She's
bad.
alive.
Zoe's gonna stop and gonna start examining.
Kerfer, you don't look so good. Are you
Oh, I don't feel so
feeling
good.
What happened?
Something to do with the mist.
He's dying.
I'm not okay. I am kind of dying.
She is quite actually, uncontrollably, rapidly, without falter dying.
I have a little time.
So-
Don't be so dramatic.
Don't be so dramatic.
Do I see the curse afflicting her?
Curses are not magical.
Some are.
Nope. Covered in the PHP.
Hmm.
Doesn't work with Identify, doesn't work with Detect Magic. Totally separate system.
Is it a disease, a poison?
But she gets
No,
ready to
I
cast
tried
a
for
spell.
that already.
Hmm.
Healing magic doesn't work either.
Didn't Dennis and Zoe find out she was cursed, or did Dennis not share that?
I'm not there.
Dennis wasn't there.
Oh no, my non-vocal shared that she's cursed. That's right. In her
Yeah.
own fashion of a way.
I got a piece of paper with a skull on it.
And then
That's
she
all I
slit her
know.
throat. That's about all
That's
you
the
need to
official
know.
doctor's note.
Pretty
Doctor's
much.
note.
Quick
Yeah,
diagnosis.
Do I pick up anything with a 19 for medicine?
I mean, from a physical standpoint, Kerf looks fine.
And it's definitely not magic. Okay. Well, that does definitely narrow it down.
You can definitely tell there's something impacting Kerf. It is not a magic source. According to them, it's not a poison or a disease. She doesn't look good. From like a medical standpoint, it's not a physicality type thing.
I'll look through my book, see if I can't find something. A safe bit of magic, just in case. Just hang in there.
Oh, do you need something, Kerf?
Are you coming?
As you walk in, they're just like having a conversation really quickly. The kids of Goblin. She's just like, oh yeah. It's like she just kind of looks at you and smiles a little bit. Excuse me.
Oh, by all means.
Oh, thank you, my lady.
I shoulder check him as he passes.
Oh, roll just roll a general attack.
I should not be starting shit at 4 hit points, but I'm gonna. I missed.
You hit the wall.
Ugh.
He just kind of laughs a little bit.
This
Hearing
is not a
that,
good
Zoe
day for me.
assumes that she kind of like stumbled a bit, and I'll head over and give her a hand. Oh,
Oh no, 3! What have I done? I'm gonna get a drink while this resolves.
3.
3 for what?
movement.
Movement.
I moved Helen, Zoe, and Kerfer all at the same time.
Oh, it's resolved for me.
Yeah,
it
resolved.
resolved for me as well.
It took a second for it, but okay. So are we all making our way back that way?
I'm gonna grab Kerf.
Why?
We're gonna hang,
Actually-
we're gonna hang back.
I'm gonna grab Kerf.
Uh-oh.
Why's everybody grabbing me?
You watch as Sykes looks over
You're
towards you.
grabbable.
Young miss, do you mind if I borrow you for a moment?
I do actually.
Well, good. Right this way then.
Ugh.
He's gonna walk you upstairs. Once you get upstairs, he's gonna look over at you. So you're doing a bang up job protecting our young man there.
You know, it was going really well till we got stuck in the mirror, but that resolved itself.
Right. You look fabulous, by the way,
I'm
young Kirk.
Doing fabulous. I've never been sick before. Is this what it's like? It sucks.
You're only lying to yourself, Kirk.
What do you mean?
How do you think you're going to protect him if you can't even tell yourself the truth? Well, anyways. Your message is received loud and clear. I think you should dig into life just a little bit more. Maybe you should learn to question things every once in a while. and maybe give people the benefit of the doubt every so often. And he's going to throw something at you on the floor in front of you. That should about cover it.
I glance at it, glance at him. You know, for someone trying to come off as trustworthy, it's very hard to believe.
Don't worry, I don't work for you. I work for him.
That I
All
do
you need
believe.
to count on. And he just walks away.
I'll pick it up.
So, book.
Okay, is there like a title or anything?
No, it's just like a normal book with like a little leather latch on it.
Index?
As you kind of undo the latch and open it up, a envelope falls out.
I'll pick it up.
Let me send you a PDF.
Okay.
Haha!
A whole
You
PDF.
fool. He sent you the dictionary.
And
Via
Jekka,
a
you'd
single letter.
appreciate this. I actually had to double check before I did this earlier. I was like, Kate, you can read cursive, right? I was telling her about. So you remember Kale's original player on the Friday campaign?
Uh-huh.
So we were playing in a campaign together before I started that game. God, years and years ago at this point. And we had one of the guys who was playing in our campaign was English and like went to a good school, all these different things. Was great, really smart guy. And so our DM gave him a letter that was like the whole basis of our campaign. And he kept telling us like these different details and things we needed to do. And we're like, there's not even like, we haven't met anyone named that. Like, this isn't making sense. Like, are you sure? And like, yeah. So 2 days of sessions go by. And on the third day, we're like, we are not getting it. Like, can you give us the letter so we can read it and just take a look? And so apparently the letter was in cursive and he didn't mention it to us and he didn't know how to read cursive. And so he just interpreted everything completely wrong and was just like making up words. Like, where the hell did you get
That's
this
awesome.
from? Like, that's not what it says at all. So I was like, I made sure before I converted, I was like, you could read this, right, Kate?
Yeah, I can read it.
All right. So you are given the book. The letter falls out. You have that. That is yours to do as you with, and you guys are free to go. And Sykes departs the premises. As you come back down, and Sykes does not, Tristan kind of comes over. You good?
I think I get to probably the second little paragraph there before I very carefully fold it up for later.
Uh-huh. As the player continues reading the letter.
Uh-huh.
I just have one more question for Strange Man.
For which one?
The quote unquote probably vampire I've been talking to.
Oh, Strange Man. Yeah.
Yeah. Is Seraphine also a servant to the master, or are they kind of more compatriots?
Oh, no. She's just simply borrowing space here.
So
She
they
needs to
do
rent the lab.
communicate. They do make deals.
Shh, do that cart. Come in. And he lets you come in.
Oh, do I have to get over that pit?
You have to walk to the side. He's like, watch your step. Yes.
Okay.
There are teeth in it, too.
Yeah.
And it, like, warm air comes up out of it. Best off to ask questions, Dennis.
Uh-huh. He doesn't redo the bar, right? Do I distract him enough that he doesn't relock the door?
Oh, no, he definitely relocks the door.
Okay.
He's super paranoid. So you come in, you see all of this. The limbs you kind of see out of the vines are where you saw them. And, yeah, there's bodies hanging up on the... Yeah, it looks as it is. Look, because you are a friend of Miss Seraphina, I tell you, you should leave. Yes.
I'm looking off into one of the corners, squinting a little bit.
Must go before the master returns. He'll be very unhappy if he finds people here.
Yeah, I've seen him kill me 3 times.
He just like looks super confused.
I'm not. I don't know why I'm not that good at this. Can I pick up any inclination of what he's trying to study in this room or assist with?
Just roll a general arcana check. Roll with advantage. Roll and more.
Okay.
I'm lending you aid. You two deserve each other. It's slightly better. Yeah, it's really just hard to say. There's a lot of shit going on in here without like actually going up to that book or the documents to see what they're working on. Hard to say. And that very well could offend him.
Yeah, which is why I'm not doing that. They're definitely in here. Zoe hasn't messaged me, so I can't say anything.
The situation hasn't changed.
Yeah, I know. Gosh, I feel so bad because it feels so scummy to keep using prophecy to ask for. It feels like I'm spamming common sense questions, and it just makes me feel bad as a player. But I want to use prophecy to see if there's any way we get out of this room with the 2 bodyguards of Tristan. Is there any timeline in which that happens?
Unless your immediate circumstances change, you see no way of that happening.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And is that
is right now basically you would have to do it on your own, and you aren't able to determine any way to necessarily do this on your own successfully. You might be able to tap into one of your greater power resources, but that might also not be the best use of one of those. It would probably be effective though.
Are you and Seraphina's studies related to each other?
Don't know what she studies. She has a lab upstairs. Her family, the boss does business with her family, and so she needed space, and so space was given. They come through from time to time. I try to avoid them. Miss Seraphina is well enough, but her brothers... well, let's just say I try to avoid them
Oh,
as much as I can.
Did you ever meet that one? And I'm going to describe the brother we met before shit hit the fan.
Adrian?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm well aware of Master Adrian. Master Adrian was here earlier this day.
Oh, he was?
Yes, with a few of one of their acquaintances and another one of the brothers. I believe Lord Kane. You even met Kane.
Freaking Candy Cane.
No, not Candy Cane Kane. This is Kane Blackwood.
Ah.
Kane Blackwood is not on the timeline for Tuesday that you've met. Nor did Seraphina mention him. They come, they drink, they use up the space, they dirty up the place, and they go, and I clean it all. Do you know how long it took me to get this room looking this good?
To get it as good graces, I want to see how long it took him to get it that good and regurgitate it back to him.
He like intentionally will set up things so the spider webs grow in the correct ways. He spends a lot of effort making this place look this run down and dirty.
I'd say about 2 months, easily. And that's just prep work.
He starts crying. You've noticed. Oh.
Yeah, dude, that spider web right underneath the sword that armor has, exquisite.
I hand-trained that whole generation of spiders to do exactly that. No one's ever noticed that minute detail before.
I'm gonna step forward. How do
Dennis
you
has
even
found his match.
how do you even train a spider?
See, and
Careful.
he'll kind of explain the process of like, I have this, and then this is my 8th generation, so I have the older generations of spiders train these ones. You don't get much time out of them, but it has been quite effective.
Wait.
And
Is that one
reinforcement with
blue?
food. Oh, Bluey? Yes.
Yeah. That's a weird mutation. How'd you come about that one?
No, clearly by coincidence. Oh, and this is Frederick, and you watch, and there's like this gnarled, like fell, corrupted looking spider. It's all gnarly with like a grab claw.
Well,
He's my special boy.
it looks very special.
He just starts petting this creepy spider.
I'd be ashamed if anything happened to him. He's so cute and precious.
He looks so excited. Like this guy has nobody to talk to.
Uh, I will keep humoring him for now.
All right, I'm gonna move these guys up. All right, what are the rest of you doing? As Dennis is making friends with this individual.
Well, first things
And-
first. Hey, Goblin, what direction is that? I'll point where the laser pointed.
Goblin is AFK presently.
Oh, hold on. I'm just setting something else right now. You can carry on. I'm just setting random shit.
I guess we should tight rope.
Mm-hmm. Zoe will hold the rope to help keep it steady. Try and provide some assistance for first person to go across.
Well, hold on. When I had him receive the vines, did the vines in the cauldron room also get less thick?
No. So it was
Okay.
just literally the wall of vines separated so you can walk through that area freely. The vines surrounding the pit are still there.
Okay.
Can I test? I want to find, is that actual water or what's the liquid in there?
We know it's not water. We have not determined what it is, though. If you guys have a creative way you want to test it.
I want to take some of the scrap that's laying around. Are there any pieces of like leather or cloth?
Not like that, but you guys probably have a bit on
But,
you.
you know,
could
yeah, I'll just
sacrifice.
tear something off of my own clothing.
Yeah.
I just
As
need
you
a little
drop
piece,
it in,
and I want to like just dip it in. I want to see if it's acidic or something like that.
the minute you put it in, it's not acidic, but you just watch it like almost kind of disintegrate and dissolve into nothingness and ash and just spread across it. And even that disintegrates after a few moments.
Ah, it's piranha acid.
It's not acid.
Oh,
How deep does it
It's-
look?
The shallowest part near the edges, on some parts of the edges, are about 3 feet. The deepest part is about 30.
Okay, okay, that was close. I want to test leather, and then I know there's some bones. I want to test bone and wood. Does it do to all of that?
As you put wood on it, it doesn't seem to do really anything to wood, and it also doesn't seem to do anything to bone. As you're also able to see many skeletons and random shit at the bottom of this pool.
Do there appear to be any creatures in there?
That one looks bloody.
As you look, there's like this murky kind of weird thing in the center of the water. It's kind of deep and murky, though it's hard to make out. But it's almost like a clear space with like an engraving in it. But no creature.
Well, we don't want to fall into that. And while the rope is fairly safe here, I'm gonna start gathering up flat pieces of wood and bone.
Basically, the only wood that's available to grab is that little bit of boat that's in the water that you can reach.
What about going back like to the doorways, the bed frames in the other room?
I mean, potentially you could try.
There's a workshop there. I want to go back there, and here we need everybody to come with and make basically wooden sandals.
Up to you guys.
Wooden bone sandals that cover the feet. Nothing that's like
Well, they sink, but it doesn't dissolve them.
yes, that's fine.
Mhm.
I want to protect the bottom of our feet with wood, and I'm going to cast water walking on all of us.
Oh, if you have water walking, you're fine. Do you have water walking?
Yes, I do.
Oh yeah, you're fine then. You could do that easily. We were laughing about that last time because Zoe's one level away from water walking.
Yes, I get it at third as a druid.
You were also not in druid form last time as well.
Correct. I am
so
now,
as you
though.
sit here, Zoe, you just kind of have this moment because everyone else, this is like their first moment here coming across this pond other than kind of like a mist. They're like, that's a great idea, Hedge. Let's go get it.
So secure
Wow.
makeshift sandals,
Mhm.
and then I'll
Yeah.
cast water walking.
It's
with
able to
my,
move
one
without
of my
issue.
2 level 3s.
I'll write a message to Dennis once we've got that set up.
Alright. We're coming across the lake now.
The door is locked with the bar. You won't be able to get in. I am distracting the man inside.
Can you get can you keep his eye away from the door and get your other to unbar?
I might be able to. There's also there's a pit full of teeth. Can you actually show me more in detail how you've corroded the statue so perfectly? I tried to move him closer to the top of the room with me.
Alright, everyone. There's a pit full of
Dennis,
teeth.
Yeah.
as you're kind of sitting here looking at this random stuff with him, you notice sitting right to your left. Let's see, does it have a picture? Oh, it does. It looks semi like this, except the figurines are carved different, and the wood is like almost a pure white wood. Bear with me 1 second. You see that?
Totem pole of dudes?
It's a staff. It's a carved wooden staff. And has all these weird little spirits on it. They don't look like this, but they're similar.
Would you say spirits? Do you mean floating around it or carved into it?
Carved into it.
Okay.
So as opposed to like the figures you see on the actual picture, they're like other types of spirits.
This is risky.
It is a full-size quarterstaff. Keep this in mind.
Oh, so it's like a monk weapon-ish.
Well, it could also be like an arcane staff, but
yeah, it's like a full-size quarterstaff.
It's got the little dudes on there. That's for a witch doctor.
What are you trying to say there?
Okay.
From Diablo.
Yeah, I think this is something we ripped the Band-Aid off on, and I'm gonna feel guilty about it later, because this guy really loves making shitty rooms, and he's going to die, either from us or from his master showing up. But I'm going to manifest my echo, and he's going to open the door and let everybody rush into the room.
All right, so as you're sitting there kind of looking, he's showing you the door opens, everyone rushes in. He's like, what's going on? Do you recall your echo or do you leave your echo out?
Yes, he opens the door and he is gone. I don't know who these people are.
What's the purple, sir?
That was where I could manifest him.
Oh, gotcha.
Just to make sure I could. So doors open. Hide! I'm gonna try to get this guy to hide.
You won't hide. This is his house.
Okay, never mind.
You don't want to step on the vine, Zoe.
Does this technically count as a surprise round?
For who? You? No, absolutely not. He just sees all of you run in here and he's very confused now.
I'm staying right here.
Probably not a bad plan.
Are the elves alive?
You can't tell, you just see like little limbs.
What if you can't
And,
tell
like,
with his
with the
life
heartbeat?
sense?
Oh, he can see. Faint life, yes. Just kind of flick you. What's going on here?
Your room really is amazing. It really is. But we need them. I'm sorry.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Initiative.
Got Theris syndrome.
I got so fucking baited. I'm gonna lose it.
We need to give you a ring of awareness or something, dude.
I need to be on fucking cocaine. What I need.
All right. Zoe.
Well, I need to save that spell slot, plain and simple. So I am. You know what? We're gonna start off with a little percentile here. She's going to try and that word idea that she was tossing about. She's gonna see if she can't manifest it in a more stressful situation.
All right, you haven't practiced this at all yet, so it's going to be a
Not
rough
yet.
roll, but roll a d100.
That doesn't seem good enough.
Unfortunately, not quite yet. Yeah, sure if it's the stressful situation or what it is.
Is this guy holding on to anything? Does he have items as I've been talking to him?
Honest person?
Yeah. Anything specific?
He
Oh, do I ever want
has
to do that?
no weapons of any kind on him.
Am I really okay with killing an unarmed man?
You're Helen. I don't
Yeah.
think that's a question.
No.
You don't have to kill him. You could, take all but one of his life points.
But then I could get full though.
What you got, Dennis?
Yeah, that's where I'm at. Bonus action. I am going to summon my Echo up here next to one of the elves. Does it
That would
appear
put you
without-
on a vine.
Yes.
Just mine. Sure.
If nothing immediate happens, then more or less, I can take the attack action from my Echo. He's gonna pull out the great axe and he's gonna start trying to hack this body free. Because this doesn't look like something they could be pulled out from. It's like you gotta hack away at it.
Yeah, it's something in the combat tracker. One moment. Go ahead and roll an attack.
All right. That is my Echo. So I think his strength is better. So I believe this is the correct roll. 18, 20 to hit.
I'm pretty confident that hit. Let me go ahead and put this here. Hold on.
What was that?
I'm dropping something on the map. One sec. Go for it.
Damage or AC?
Oh, you definitely hit it. Yeah, it only has 15 AC.
Oh my god. Then I'm going to activate the Echo Knight ability that lets me do another attack when I take the attack action. If only it was a special great axe. For 13 points of damage.
Dude, a blood axe is the most specialist great axe you get.
I know. So that's 2 attacks. That's my bonus, my action, and a special funny little thing. Do I want to save my resources for a more stressful moment, or bull rush this? No, I'm gonna save my resources for now. That is my turn.
Goblin.
Oh,
Yeah, well, the getting's good. It's your first turn.
I think I'll pass.
you'll pass on the free crit to the guy next to you who gets sneak attack.
I would like to shoot the crossbow that I have.
Go for it.
It's not coded. I'll just do a regular short bow.
I'll help you get you one.
Okay.
Heavy crossbow. There's my goblin. You have crossbow bolts.
The one. That's all I need.
Right, that should do it. And you have a heavy crossbow.
Yippee! Make that 1 ammo. Oh wait, I didn't fucking
Aim.
well that, and I didn't put on advantage.
Oh right, yeah, you get advantage for being before people. That's right.
If you're unseen,
I think
which you are not.
assassin gets the.
As long
I
as
get-
he goes before them in combat.
He gets
Yep.
his crit.
Yeah.
Does it give it his
It-
advantage or just his
Yeah,
crit?
you have advantage
just
on
crit.
attack roll against any creatures that haven't taken a turn
Oh,
in
yeah.
combat
and you're
yet.
fine.
In addition, any crit, any hit you score against a creature that is surprised is a crit.
Easy peasy.
I guess I'll just roll it again. Fuck it. Oh my god. This game is bait, and I hate it.
Told you I'm evil. As you shoot an arrow at this individual, he kind of looks at you, almost hurt, Dennis. And he
I looked
starts
hurt too.
he starts uttering this dark speech under his breath. And you watch as the dead skeletons on the wall begin to animate. And then you watch from up out of those mouth holes. This action. It's just gonna kind of. He just looks like very betrayed by you in a sense.
I feel like I betrayed him.
That's my action. Bonus, 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 bonus.
It's a shame that I didn't go before him.
You would have taken away his speech or something.
Shiver.
As a bonus action, he is going to disengage. And I'm going to move myself into the corner. Playing with the kid. Kerf! Please don't get killed, Kerf.
I am gonna try so hard not to get killed. You don't even
Why
know.
are you even here? Like, you
I
should go
should've-
wait on
I
the
should've
street
went
outside.
upstairs. Okay, cool.
Less?
We're gonna bless up
Fair.
at second level. And as a bonus action, I'm going to nervously hold my shield in front of me. If I step back, will I trigger
No,
attack of opportunity?
just
Not
that
run away? Okay. Awesome.
Because you're like half squaresy.
I don't like being next to these vines either.
You got water walking. You could go stand in the stuff and lure them into there. Unless they fly.
You kids have fun. I'm gonna go keep an eye on the kids.
We got this.
I leave.
Where'd you go?
We're just gonna end my turn right there.
Really? Missed.
He looks like he did some magical stuff, right?
He did some chanting and some things appeared. You are not wrong.
Can I try and use Shiver on him?
You can do whatever you wish. Keep in mind, though, it is hit point based.
Oh, true.
How many hit points can you cover?
Not enough.
Like a sleep.
98.
Like cantrip sleep. But it doesn't sleep.
I don't know if this guy has more than or has 100 or more HP or not.
But that's if he rolls well. He has
Yep.
to roll that 98.
Oh, okay.
98.
Yeah, 98.
Oh,
not 98.
98. Okay, I thought it was 98.
Yeah. The D's of D&D. Corner?
Yep.
Corner, advantage. Oh, dirty.
Let's just drop everything on this man.
So before you do that, I got to do one thing to you really quick.
Yeah, you gotta wrap me up. Oof.
You succeed, so it doesn't matter. You're not poisoned. You can carry on.
I think I'll start. Is it breath based? Because
no, it's a radius thing.
Gotcha. Fair enough.
It's just anything that starts within its turn or in its radius.
I don't think I should still be blessed.
You just got re-blessed by a Kerf.
Oh, nice.
Like literally just 2 turns ago.
Gotcha.
Bye. I'm leaving now.
I know. Kerf
Pulls out
running
an
away makes it
umbrella
very
and just
confusing.
starts floating away.
You also didn't drop it on the creature, but you definitely hit.
Oh shoot. Okay, let me.
I don't think you dropped that on the creature either.
That you also did not drop that on the creature either.
You also didn't click your advantage button either.
I did. Oh.
Anyone else got anything else to add on?
Let's see. Let's see if I crit. Okay, no crit.
No crit.
So let me see what I lost because
Aim damage at Shadowgast.
Oh,
drop Slayer's Prey on it and favorite foe. Now that I have him accurately targeted.
You have your sneak attack active?
Nope. Oop, okay.
Bad.
And that is my turn.
Our turns.
I mean, you guys don't need turns, right?
Of course we do. Let's go eat this guy.
Okay.
Well, bite you.
Okay.
Shenanigans?
That shouldn't have hit me, actually.
An 18? Your AC is 18 on the nose.
Yeah, but I have a +1 AC from being armored. Oh, I forgot the colon in the programming.
This.
Yeah, that causes bad things to happen.
There's no plus either. It's just AC 1.
Yep, I realized. Okay.
If it's permanent, you can also add it in your miscellaneous bonus as well.
It's every
He
time I
had the
wear
effect on
armor.
him. He just had the code wrong.
Okay, so now,
Now that should miss.
yeah, whoops.
And
Yep.
then
My AC
angry that I could not bite you, I will hit you with my claws. And I will not do that. I'm going to turn back towards this mean old vampire that tried to hit me. I'm going to bite her before she bites me. Beat her at her own game. Natural 20.
Oh boy.
You don't have shenanigans. Eat this. Ooh. Ooh. Eek. Maintain concentration, though. Not shabby. And claw.
I'm going down, guys.
And a miss.
Please don't.
Missed.
I am very limited healing resources at the moment.
The skeleton is gonna... Actually, this is funny. I have to see. Okay, he doesn't fall in the hole. Gets himself down. It's good to hear. That's his turn, though. This one, unfortunately, can get to Dustin on its turn.
I wouldn't go for my echo.
I can't climb up there. It's gonna go for you.
Okay.
It doesn't detect magic. It detects life. Sword.
3.
21.
Yeah, I'm gonna shield.
Yep. And he has one more attack. Second attack. Natural 20. Nope. Also miss. Tristan's turn. See my buddy in trouble? Two things. First of all, time to chonk out. As a bonus action, I'm going to burn my... How many of these do I have left? Did we rest? Oh, no, I've only used 1 point. That's right.
Yeah, and it was to
Never mind.
levitate me.
I'm going to use Ironhide and metal myself out into my tinky, bulky form. And I'm going to go punch some shit. Only 2 attacks because I used up my bonus. Oh, thank you for the bless, by the way. That is a beautiful thing.
You're welcome, buddy.
Shit damage, but not bad. You know what? I'm going to burn a key point to try to do Stunning Strike.
Doesn't that need your bonus action?
I think that's my open hand only, but let me double check. Open handed.
Because you need to activate your Fury of Blows, and isn't Fury of Blows bonus action plus key point?
No, you're thinking open hand. Stunning Strike is on a hit.
Oh, you meant Stunning Strike. I heard Fury of Blows. My bad. You're doing it to yourself this time.
That. The vine is going to attack your echo.
All right.
It needs to make a dex save.
+1 to this. Same dex, roll it on me.
Hold on, let me see if it's sucker save.
Would my echo have danger sense?
Technically, yes.
Okay, yeah, drop it on me.
Dex save, shield save.
Success.
You save or suck, though. That's the question. Nope, you're good.
Yay!
Yippee.
Woo!
Okay, what
Alright,
damage have I seen done to these? Have we
Mist
got any
got
kind of
ripped.
resistance or anything
Mist
yet?
got completely just decimated. Mist was able to attack the Shadowgast with short sword or
Short sword.
So
And
far,
then-
no vulnerabilities or resistances have been known.
So it took normal
And-
damage from slashing.
Yes.
And Tristan
Piercing.
punched the Shadowgast above him. It doesn't seem to have a whole lot of resistance. You know that Tristan does radiant and bludgeoning damage, but he doesn't seem to be having an issue. I'll be right back while you harass my NPCs. Be right back.
Okay, now I gotta decide. Uh, Undead probably are going to be resistant to cold damage
That's a reasonable assumption.
and probably immune to poison. I'd rather do that. Creature, a lot of ice damage.
Honestly, I'm just putting it out there. If you wanted to do some healing, Mist is in rough shape, and
I understand that. We're also outnumbered.
Mm-hmm. Mist can bite her way out of this.
Does not work against undead.
It's a thing in undead.
yes.
What's that guy, the main guy? What's he wearing?
Robes.
Cloth and suit,
Okay.
and he had no items.
Hey, Kelso's gone right now, isn't he?
Oh, and he also mentioned that there was looked like a magic quarterstaff where I put that pink square.
Right. I need to ask him how long we were in the mirror. If we had time for a short rest or not.
Probably not.
It seemed like we were in there a while. See if I've got my spirit totem back. Then I can heal multiple people.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
No
Okay.
problem. Did we have enough time in the mirror to have gotten a short rest?
Not at our current point, unfortunately, no.
Okay. Oh, I can't do that. That sucks. Okay.
What are you trying to do?
We use my spirit totem because it recharges on a short or a long rest.
But you just turned into hedge today. You haven't been hedge.
But
yet
I already
today.
used it.
Oh, as far as that, no, we haven't had any time between any of that period. Since you've turned hedge, we've been like nonstop.
Okay. Well, then as a stopgap.
What's the pink square?
The staff you pointed out.
It is on the table.
Oh,
It's over. Oh, hold on. Yeah.
So my 5-foot square, I'm going to
I'll just delete it. You put it down.
I'm going to drop a healing spirit right there.
Sure.
And so that will immediately do one of those.
Damn square.
Let me double check. I don't think that gets any of my bonuses.
There you go.
Okay, and then let's see. I'm going to get over there.
So you can tell he DMs too because he likes his quarter squares.
Do what?
Using half squares and quarter squares to full effectiveness.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And anybody else that wants to step into that and dance around can get healed up too.
Anyone? Or
that are
just
my
the people that
friends.
are. Gotcha. I mean, Strange Man would be your friend if you just introduced yourself. He's kind of awkward, but he likes people.
Hey, look, I mean, if he wants to just like give us the bodies, like we can just like.
I
Movie
tried.
mode.
I tried my
I gotta
my
take dogs
my
out. I'll be
due
right back.
diligence.
Zoe,
Phew. There's some healing going on down there. Goblin is probably going to stab that thing real hard. So we are going to from the elemental planes of fire, fireball, and I'm going to take a flame, or I'm going to fireball at one shadow guest.
Yep.
Do.
Dennis, can you remove yourself from said situation you are currently in?
Yeah.
You need to saturate the area with your absence.
Yeah, you won't like where I go though, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you want
believe.
me you want me to get out of the tentacles and the heart
What are you trying to
bone?
cast on the shadow guest? He's already stunned, so it's an auto fail.
Sick plan.
Oh yeah, he fails. He can't make a save.
Okay. Take your 12
Nice.
damage.
Tristan gives the thumbs up.
Her tail wags. Yeah, I don't really have another action to do.
Honestly,
are
though,
these-
for a cantrip, not bad.
Are these walls also covered in vines?
The one to your which wall specifically?
The southern wall, the one by Hedge.
It is actually a mirror.
You
The
know,
mirror they were looking at previously.
a mirror is probably going to be rather difficult to dig claws in and climb up. So
This
So-
could be very true.
So throwing a ranged attack while threatened doesn't affect the die roll, right?
Only if you're attacking something within 5 feet of you.
Okay, I'm gonna try doing this. Then I'm gonna throw a firebolt at the plant that my echo's been hacking away at. See if that
Sure.
has any better effects.
Zoe's also gonna like crouch down and take cover
Definitely
behind
hits.
this desk.
All right, let's see if it's vulnerable. 'Tis not.
That's a chunk of damage, though.
And then I'm gonna swap.
Zip, zip.
And then if you could just drag my echo token, because now they're layered on each other. Yeah, drag them to where I was. Thank you. And I kind of like looked at Tristan. I'm like, there you go. I got out.
Before Goblin goes, Kerfer,
Uh huh.
You die.
his turn.
Oh.
Turns and looks at Kerf. Who are you?
This isn't where I left my keys.
What is keys? Ikbok wants to know.
What keys to this wonderful thing? I'm gonna pull out like a. No, that's not. I
Never
lost my
locked that
keys.
door before.
They're like these nice, shining, jangly things that you use to keep things secret and hidden away.
Roll a deception check. Tell Ikbok of these keys. And he is currently distracted.
Oh my goodness.
Thank
Dublin.
you, Curve.
Well, Goblin is gonna do the stabbing.
Stab away.
You know how it is. Am I right?
You are right, Mike Gamer.
I don't
Did you
have
finish
advantage
that
on
letter
this
yet,
then,
Kate?
do I?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you do. Mrs. Bloy. Told you it's your burden now.
Dude, that thing made my eyes water a little bit.
Let's go, Goblin.
Let's
We're
go,
going in.
Goblin!
Don't forget your sneak attack.
Yeet.
Dude, that is the worst place to be stuck between two people.
The two
Two
rogues.
rogues.
I wish I could hit it again.
That's the downside of rogue.
He's gonna look up at you, Dennis. Why?
Uh,
Why must you do this to Alfred? We were friends.
Your room looks really, really, really great, but
Nah! And he's gonna cast a spell.
I can't do anything about that.
I also cannot do anything about that.
I should have stopped him.
Not unless my magic room kicks in and
Whoa, that is a great save on that. Hold on one sec. Half damage. You're not a plant, right?
I'm not a. Did he blight me?
And he starts hyperventilating.
Oh, I feel so much sympathy for this man.
She's still just chilling with the kid, like do. Kerf, you better keep this shit up or get the fuck out of here, Kerf.
Dude, where do I even? Can I go that way? Can I leave, please?
No, you need to tell him more stories about keys.
Okay, we're talking about keys now. Okay, you don't even imagine how much knowledge I have on keys and jangly things.
Wait, pull out your list of the kobold loot pile. Baby.
Oh, I go into this like beautiful, evocative description of keys. Because clearly he wants to know.
Let me hear it. What do you got? You have to distract me or do something else. He's a big man.
This is a very big man. He's got the root feet, right? This is the guy with the root feet.
Mm-hmm. He's growing out of the bottom of the pool at the moment, which just does seem to hurt him.
Yeah, because he's made of wood or some.
Have you ever had problems with a strain of adventurers just wandering into your secret lab?
Hey,
Causing all sorts-
I'm looking for Serafina. Did I get lost? Am I in the wrong place?
Roll a deception check.
24 is pretty good.
And he kind of sits there and he looks at you. Ikbak knows you.
I take it.
You bear it, don't you?
You bear itch.
I bear.
Bear it. That would have been better though.
What's the mark? I bear a lot of things. What specifically do you mean?
Bear the child.
Oh, the child. I saw a few children, sure.
He's gonna kind of look over towards you. Remind me of something you do, yes.
You know, I've been getting that a lot lately.
I'm back.
Look back.
I'd say that's 6 seconds, yeah?
Sure. You could use your action for another 12 now. Missed.
Can I tell if this thing's undead?
I would say you'd be able to tell it has no heat signature. Pretty decent sign.
Oh, but vampire bite only works with the living. All right, Goblin. Let's turn this man into a pincushion.
I left my sewing kit at home.
Definitely
No.
hits.
Sneak. Ooh, wrong one. It shouldn't do damage. It did not. Did I not have him targeted?
Probably.
Oh, yeah, I did.
No, you got him.
No, you're starting your turn there too.
Oh, yeah. You want to roll his...
Such a great healing spell.
And let's just... Your bliss is doing work.
Mm-hmm.
Love you, buddy.
I rip parts of his face off.
Its turn. Well, technically the other one. This one is still stunned.
Mm-hmm.
This one is not. Definitely going to continue going for the creepy lady. I'm going to bite you because I don't have any restrictions on biting.
Well, I don't gain any benefit from
close.
biting him. Oh,
Anything?
no, that's exactly my AC.
Low damage, though. And the claw.
Miss.
No.
Do 1 point of damage.
Oh, max damage. Oh. You watch this. The claw goes through Helen, and the eyes go dark, and she just falls to the ground, unconscious. The skeleton is going to go and flank Tristan. I don't know if that's actually going to help him or not.
I'm not
You
gonna
just
lie.
watch the sword clang.
Having the evocation for an Eldritch Blast that pulls enemies would be really handy right about now.
Clang. This one's going to go for Echo.
You need
Hold on. Why is that not?
because he's because Echo's not actually in the combat tracker.
But I clicked advantage and I rolled my 17.
Miss.
Second attack. $19.
Hit. He's gone.
Okay. That's its last attack, though. Oh. Crack, crack. Crack, crack.
That sounds so much more intimidating when you're made of metal.
Mm-hmm.
Because I assume that was his knuckles, right?
Yep. It's like, should I get a bit? I guess I don't need it. Sucks for you, dude. You just watch the glowing fist fly through and it just dissipates. He turns back towards the skeleton. It starts shaking. No, it doesn't. It's a skeleton. It doesn't give two shits. I guess that still is enough. We are definitely using a key point on this one for Fury Blows. Actually, no, let's use the bonus first. Oh, no, I guess we have to do that, huh? Yeah, let's just do it. That's fine. Ooh, nice. All right, key, Fury Blow. Last one. I'm gonna hang out with my buddies.
Is he damaged?
Who?
Tristan.
9 points of damage.
Okay.
Three in one round.
5 strikes. Gotta love being a monk. This one. Okay. That is Tristan's go. That brings us to the vine.
Oh no.
You're
Oh, no,
restrained.
indeed.
You take
Good night.
11 points of damage and you pass out.
Good night.
Hedge.
What is that vine coming out of? Just the stone on the wall, or
Which one?
the one that just took down Dennis?
It's the vine that's on the picture. There's vines all over the map.
Okay.
Yeah, he attacked it, so now it's attacking him. Most of Dennis's damage came from Alfred, though.
Can't believe Alfred the butler would do this.
I'm running out of slots. I can't really do anything without blowing stuff. But might as well. Here, I'll do this. I'm gonna move air.
Yeah.
And I'll use my last first level. Cure wounds. And then how much can I do this? Far away. I moved 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, no, never mind. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. I'll move to there. And oops. Stop. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Can't get there. 30 foot. I'll move that over there. That's as close as I can get it.
Sure. Zoe.
All right. Bonus action. I am going to point at Dennis. And we're going to give him a die. That was the wrong thing.
You killed Dennis, you bastard!
Don't worry, he got better.
I did get better.
Seeing that skeleton is going to go one of two ways, Zoe is going to prep a little bit of a trap. I'm going to kind of pop my water skin, pour a little bit of water out on the floor here. And are you familiar with black ice?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm basically going to do that. I'm going to ready a shape water to try and create a really slippery patch as if the skeleton comes running down toward me, and try and get him to slip right into the hole.
Sure.
Oh. This is a weird situation to wake up to. Can I see out of where I've been restrained? Has it covered my face yet?
Not yet.
Okay, I'm going to manifest my echo, and I'm going to have him get me out of here, please.
Sure. So you sacrifice your echo?
No, I can't. I have 0 movement speed when I'm restrained. He has to succeed the athletics check to break me out.
Not if you swap with him.
No, I can't swap with him. My movement is 0.
It costs you
Oh,
half
gotcha,
movement,
gotcha,
though,
gotcha.
right?
It
Not like a
costs
specific
it costs
amount?
15 feet of movement to swap,
Gotcha.
and it also costs another bonus action. So I need a bonus to manifest, and then next turn I need a bonus to swap. So it's a
Sure.
long process.
So go ahead and roll your athletics to try to get out.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure Deco can do this.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
unfortunately, no.
Yeah, so that's what he's going to try. Is this worth doing that? I don't know if I no, it probably is. I'm going to action surge and try again.
Kerfer can only hold a bark back for so long.
Does 17 get me out?
Yes, it does.
And then I would like to stand up. So can you remove restrained and prone from me? And that was both of my actions. I guess I still have movement. I'm gonna have my echo pop down towards Alfred.
Yep.
And get to that side of him. And can I climb up to here?
It's not too difficult.
Awesome.
Kerfer.
Yes.
Make friends.
Oh, hi. Hi. Hi, that's close. That's close to me. Hi.
Put out the kissy lips.
I'm gonna poke you on the forehead. Why are you here?
That's a great question. We're here to find somebody.
Kind of looks at you. I need Kate and Oak to join me in the AFK channel.
Ah, okay.
Oh boy.
All right, Kate.
Uh-huh.
So he kind of looks at you, looks you over. You serve the prince. Yes.
That's what people have been calling him. Sure.
Quark found the prince.
Have you?
He nods.
Are
Who
you looking
do
for the
you
prince as well?
serve? Dragonborn.
I serve myself and my friends. That's all.
Wrong. You serve the prince.
He is my friend. Yes.
He's your prince. He is your prince. This is not a question. He's like staring intently at you at this point.
I feel ill. I am not. This sucks. Yes, he is. He is.
We understand one another. He must be allowed to grow into his full potential, as his father wished. And you watch as like the head kind of like snaps almost sideways looking at you. Bring him home. Yes?
My hand kind of hovers
And
over where I know
the
the letter
finger
is.
goes
and
over to your lips and just literally puts it on there. Shh. Bring home. Or you die.
I nod.
And we'll just kind of rub your cheek. And then he disappears. Goblin.
We gotta go to
Goblin?
the other channel for that.
Gotta go back.
Sorry. Your turn.
Did you give him the kissy lips?
Oh yeah, dude.
Did you kobold roll over and cry?
You don't know anything? You don't know
Forgot
that?
you.
No, I don't, because I had self-restraint.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Goodbye, Alfred.
Not cool, dude. Not cool. Hold on. Alfred's going to use his ability to rewind it and remove your attack.
Oh.
Didn't know I could do that, did you? You could have
No.
been my friend, but you chose to betray my trust.
I let you know why I was here. I was here for those guys.
Mm-hmm. All right, action, bonus movement.
I want to say hide, but I literally can't even like make up how I would hide. I was like standing out in the middle of the fucking room.
I hide. You don't see me anymore. He just yells out to the room.
I'm
I do
hiding.
the John Cena "you can't see me" pose.
He's waving the hand in front of the. Roll a stealth check at disadvantage, just out of curiosity.
Wait, who are we talking about?
Goblin.
No, the other guy.
You know.
The pose he did.
What other guy?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Damn, what an impressive roll.
Hold on. Oh, you rolled a nat 20. Never mind. All right, get area. Like shit.
I'm about to get blighted again. I feel it.
That's all I got.
Do you have a bow? No, you don't.
Attack of opportunity.
Go for it.
I may regret this, but I know what I'm here for. Miss.
Gonna turn back and look at you, Dennis.
I'm not looking at them. I'm looking at the plants.
And look at Hedge. Just has like this weird look in his face. And he just falls over sideways into the hole.
What? Does the skeleton go down?
Not his turn. Perf.
I'm gonna sit down right here on the stairs.
Have me a moment.
I'm gonna take a breath.
Missed.
Yeah.
The vine is also gone.
Oh, that was. Can we see the guys?
No, the vines, they're still in there. The vine that's attacking you is dormant.
Okay.
It's just the skeleton now.
I am still badly hurt. That's a skeleton.
You got this, Miss. You got this.
Five, 10, 15, 35. Can I reach the people from here or too high up?
Well, it's going to take a lot of effort to get them out. They've been here a long time. You could like see their hands and their feet.
I really don't have a way of doing slashing damage. I'll cure wounds myself. Ooh.
Ouch. It happens.
Does everybody have a source of healing except for me and Goblin?
Think so?
Seems like it.
Wow.
To different varying extents, but yeah, more or less.
Yeah, I know.
Goblin, over or under?
Over.
That's an over. It's going to try to make a sword strike at Goblin. That is a miss. Second strike.
Alright, I'm back.
That unfortunately is a hit. You take a good old whopping 10 points of damage. Just insert.
Remember, he's slow.
5. Hot. 25. 30, 35, 40. All to hit a skeleton. Oh, so close. Better. Oh, thank goodness. All right. You watch as he clocks out that second skeleton. We're out of initiative.
Dennis and Uck are gonna start hacking away at this.
Zoe will. I assume that's where one of the bodyguards are?
Yeah.
Zoe will run over with her medical, or with some.
Does she have any? She does.
Miss D100. Zoe D100. You fuckers. You watch as you start digging and cutting, and you each reach down and feel these hands, and you feel in each arm the slightest sense of warmth and a pulse. As they both seem to still be alive.
Zoe, can you do anything right now?
I will beam him with a D6 of healing. That's my last D6.
Sure. All right, so you start healing. They appear to be stable as you start cutting them out. With that, Tristan will immediately go and find Kirk.
Before Tristan
What's
does
everybody
run
else doing?
Zoe's going to steal some of his healing supplies, and when these two get out, she's going to immediately start
Oh,
treating their
if
injuries.
no
You are
one's-
not a trained professional. You will not touch
I-
my medical kit.
I am a trained professional. I
You
trained
are a
for a long
trained
time.
healer, not a doctor. These
I
things
may
are
not
different.
have professional training, but I trained under a excellent
this kit?
healer.
Says
Mhm.
Dr. Kit. Are you a doctor? I don't believe you're a doctor.
I know how to use those.
But see, look right here. Tristan, MD.
Just
It's
well,
legit.
then you have to stay here.
He hides the card.
Then you have to stay here and help.
I'm busy.
He's checking on his other patient.
I'm healing mental wounds at the moment. All right, so you guys go ahead and set the two elves free.
Zoe
What
will
else
try
you guys
and,
do?
If no one's checking,
patch up their
I'm going to
injuries
pick
as
up the
best they can.
staff.
Sure. Go ahead and pick up the staff.
Is it a wizard staff or an actual quarter staff?
You don't fucking know. It's a staff.
I mean,
If you hit something with it, it will hurt. Hard to
If
say.
I were to have a random guess, I suspect it may be more of a druid staff.
You don't know. You could identify said staff.
Yeah, when we're
I can't.
back at the ship.
That's good.
I mean, let's loot the area.
All right, you guys deal
Yeah,
with that. Who's doing what on that spot? You each get one thing to do.
Oh, Goblin, do you want to go looting?
Looting.
Goblin is the
You're
most
really good at
qualified
looting,
looter.
Goblin. I'm
Not
busy
wrong.
cutting out and helping elves. That is what Dennis is focused on.
And Zoe is trying to keep sad elves alive.
I guess I can do some looting.
Goblin, investigation with advantage.
I'm terrible at that. Why would you let me do this?
Show me your table roll.
Thank you
Show
for
it
the
to me.
sacrifice. Thank you for the sacrifice.
Oh man, that's a rough one. The only thing you guys managed to find in here specifically, you find the staff. There's a couple of skulls and other things, but other than that, it doesn't seem like there's much. You do find a couple of books and diagrams. From the map, you're not sure where it is, but it looks like they've been charting out something. Whether or not it's of any use to you, hard to say. The book itself that they have out there, it's regarding kind of the Shadowfell. If you had to put a guess together with all the stuff that you've kind of found here, it looks like they're trying to like chart out certain specific areas within the Shadowfell. But seemingly they've now found what they're looking for.
I am deeply intimate with the Shadowfell.
Kerf, while they're all checking out the room and doing all that fun stuff, I come rushing out to make sure you're still alive. See you looking like shit. Kerf, are you okay? What happened?
Kerf has been doing her very best to look fine, but seeing it's just Tristan, she just braces looking sick and miserable. What are you doing out here? Don't the cities need you? All right.
They're okay. They're cutting them out right now. They're both alive. They'll be okay. You look a little bit taxed. Everything okay?
Oh yeah, I'm all right.
You sure? You know, if there's ever anything wrong, you could always tell me. Kind of looks at you with that enduring smile.
Maybe back on the ship. I'll show you something.
Just kind of smiles. You just rest up. We'll get the hell out of here in just a few minutes. And kind of runs off. You finish reading the letter?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. All right. So you run off. You guys collect. Yeah. Unfortunately, the only thing you do find is the staff and some of the research stuff. Is there anything else you want to do within this home before you depart and leave?
Do you want to check that door to Seraphina's
Yeah, I was
Yes,
gonna say.
yes.
Let's check the
actually,
door.
I forgot one little tiny detail in the order of operations of what you guys have done. Who feels really lucky
Me?
Up to you guys.
You want to go?
Do you roll that many D100s? I can basically roll D100 whenever I want.
I don't roll that many.
You'd go for it then. Spread the wealth.
Goodbye, luck. Oh, well.
26 is pretty good.
Yeet.
So, Mist, as you guys are down here, you hear above you, and you feel vibrations. You hear pop, 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 pop. Kind of a rumble,
Uh-huh.
but everything subsides. A little bit of dust shakes from the ceiling, but that's it.
Serafina accidentally made a firework.
No, a chandelier fell down.
Dennis,
So
What do you guys do?
missed.
Yeah, staff. We're all got our health.
Yes,
Yeah.
Goblin.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you guys need help with?
Carrying these guys is going to be difficult.
We have to carry them?
Tristan will carry one.
Are there
Yeah.
the skeletons, scimitars, anything special, or just
Just
let
regular.
these-
Zoe will try and help carry one.
Well,
You're gonna need help.
technically, I
How long term of help were you asking about Goblin? Like short term, long term?
Yes.
He would have still had the healing spirit on him.
You know all those papers that Curve and Tristan and Miss shoved into their backpack?
The ones that I found? Absolutely.
Someone's going to need to sort those out. You want to help with
Yeah,
that?
I can read them all. I can probably give you a synopsis about it.
Oh. Alright. That'll be some work up, but when we get back to the ship.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm just
I-
gonna.
You guys start making your way out, and you go up the stairs, and you go to
Uh-huh.
open the door, and there's something
Where are my
obstructing
children?
the door,
There's something what?
obstructing the door out.
I was about to say also.
God
we will
Damn
definitely
it!
wait the children to come with us.
Child.
Unless we leave them. Oh, I guess halfling as well. If they want to. If they want to leave as well.
Does it feel like something we can just keep pushing?
No, it's a
No,
physical obstruction.
It's too much building on top of the door.
Is this the door going to the main floor or going to the?
Going to the first floor, yes. It seems there's something obstructing the door from opening.
Can't be good.
So what, do we break down the door? Do we get stay stuck down here forever? I didn't see an alternate exit.
The mirror.
Hedge, can you
The
hold that?
mirror.
Tristan, can you break down the door?
Not if there's something on the other side of it. If I break down the door, there's still shit on the other side of it.
Well, you can move it, can't you? You're big and strong.
I don't think that's how that works.
Wow, he
But
denied he was big
I
and
do like
strong.
punching doors. I punched the door. You definitely see rubble on the other side of the door. It's just
Yep.
immense amounts of rubble. The house has collapsed.
Yep. Saw that coming after the door stopped not opening.
Well,
Get digging.
digging
Thank you.
where?
There doesn't happen to be the off chance of like a gap within the rubble that I can see through and manifest on the other side, is there?
The whole house
We're not
collapsed.
we're
Second
not
story on the
that
first story,
lucky.
first story collapse. It's a dig out.
All right.
You
Is
can't
water
dig
walking
out the
still up?
Cantrip to help start moving stuff.
Zoe will.
You have one?
We still have water walking up at this moment.
think it lasts like 12 hours, something crazy long like that.
It lasts a long time. Not 12 hours, but definitely a long time.
I go collect the pickaxes.
What pickaxes?
These ones.
Oh. Sure. We'll say you guys spend a lot of your time like gathering the tools, moving stuff. It physically takes you about 6 hours to dig
Kalsto,
yourself out.
I have one spell slot. I can do one cast of Thunderwave. Would that help in this situation to cut down our time?
I mean, to an extent, it would take you from like 6 hours to 5 hours.
I will take that for one spell slot. Thank you.
All right, so you work digging and clawing your way out of this thing as you finally get out.
I blast it out with a Thunderwave.
Probably like late morning at this point as you guys get out.
Great job, everyone.
Why are you not tired?
I want to nap.
I get on needing to sleep, but you're not even like worn out.
Oh, no, not really.
What?
Feel fine.
I want to take a nap. Let's go take a nap.
Oh, I feel like I could sleep. Maybe forever.
When you phrase it like that, it sounds like you're never gonna wake up.
You guys just kind of start like wandering back together, all tired except for Zoe, because Zoe's never tired.
And the elves never woke up.
No, they haven't woke up yet. They're still unconscious.
Yeah.
But we kind of like are carrying them through.
Yeah. Dennis and Echo can handle one, I think.
We get them back to the boat, kind of get them
What
laid
about
out.
my small child?
Do whatever you want with her. Let her go.
I mean, if she
We
wants to
can't
follow
bring
us,
her
I-
with us.
Why not?
Goblin, we can
Move
ask
any.
our associates maybe for a little assistance if they have an orphanage that is
Putting
funded
her
by
in
the
an
kingdom.
orphanage.
It's not good enough for Goblin.
What about the mirror girl?
It does not come with you. Remains behind.
Fair enough.
All right, so you guys make it back to the boat. As you're sitting there and you're all kind of like just getting ready to rest late in this morning after a very long night in this house, Tristan will kind of like walk up and sit next to you, Kerf, before you guys fall asleep. What did Sykes want to talk to you about?
I don't say anything to him, but I will pass him the letter.
You give him the letter?
Yeah.
What's this?
I had hoped that he was lying, but I am facing the reality that maybe he might not have been.
It looks you confused.
I don't know what to believe anymore.
I don't understand. He'll kind of start like going through the letter. Just sits really quiet for about 8 minutes.
I had hoped that if he was right and if you were kidnapped, then at least not from a loving home. Because that would make me complicit in kidnapping. I'm sorry.
It doesn't really say much. He just kind of folds it up back in the envelope.
It didn't feel right keeping it from you.
And hands it back. He just kind of nods. And he just kind of like goes off and like stares off the side of the ship for a little bit. What do the rest of you do?
Zoe is going to establish a makeshift hospice for our injured party.
We should not call it a hospice. That would be a very bad.
Well, what else would you call it?
Well, those are for dying people. So we'll avoid the.
Very well. A makeshift medical area, an infirmary.
Yeah. So we set them up. We start kind of getting them all patched up and just recovering, getting them fluids. D&D Gatorade.
Are any of the individuals that came with us, have any of them woken up by now?
Elves, absolutely not.
Well, no, not obviously them, but like any of the crew that came with us to the capital,
What crew?
like Sid
Well,
or
no.
any of the other people.
It's just Sid.
It's just
okay.
Sid.
You don't have a crew. You're taking you're taking an airship, not a boat.
I wasn't sure if the other people we had rescued were still here.
No,
or not.
we sent them off to the
We sent them
capital,
away
like-
when we got here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're trying to get their footing.
Has Sid awoken?
Oh, Sid's already on the ship. Sid's been hanging out this whole time. He's already awake. He's had breakfast.
Okay.
Drinking his coffee. You guys look like shit. He looks beautiful.
Zoe's gonna write down a list of medical supplies and some incense. Hey, Sid?
Mm.
Could you please?
Nope. Just because I'm flying the damn thing doesn't mean I'm your personal shopper. Go ask one of the Kingdom lackeys.
But I need to watch these two.
Well, you have your first problem-solving mission already.
I'm
gonna go supervise the that over there, and he just walked out.
Yeah, hers go down, and she'll head to the infirmary. Begin watching over.
That's the pantry. Infirmary. All right, so as everyone kind of gets ready,
I gotta go find a place for this kid to live.
Yep, you go find that. You guys start getting prepared for your ship. We'll pause there for tonight because I actually do have to wake up in like 5 hours. But contemplate your positions as you get ready to leave. You will probably be leaving this afternoon, so this is the last day you'll have to pick up any last-minute things before you head off. After you sign your contract, but we'll pick up there next week.
Thank you for running, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you, everyone who joined us tonight. Appreciate that as well. Hopefully, we will see you tomorrow night for some Grimdark. Everybody should be there except Nick. I have not heard from yet, and I'm sure he'll turn up at some point. So we'll see you tomorrow night, midnight Central. And if you'll hang on through the credits, I'll find us someone to raid. You can check replays on this game or other campaigns on YouTube and Rumble. Likes, follow, shares appreciated. And have a great weekend, everyone. Good night.
And never, Kate.
Night,
Never.
Good night, everybody.